Where's the chat? What's going on here? There we go. What up, Pat? What up, Boston? What's up, Xavier? How's it going, X-Man? All right, get this thing situated. And we're ready. We are ready. The GOAT ain't dead yet. That's right. What up, Drippy Jazz? How's it going? All right, get this thing figured out. Certified David. What's up, bro? What is up? All right, so we got 2 games today. Kickoff happening any moment now in Kansas City. It's going to be interesting, guys. It is going to be interesting. Chiefs versus Bengals. Remember, Bengals defeated the Chiefs just about 5 weeks ago, maybe 6 weeks ago. So they are completely in this, even though they're giving the Chiefs a -7 going into today. The Chiefs are a super dangerous team. That's who I got going into this game is the Kansas City Chiefs. They have the best quarterback in the entire league. We saw on full display last Sunday. And it's going to be, but it's Joe Burrow as well. Joe Burrow. What's up, Tim? Think I'm finally over last week's game. Good, Pat. Good. Got to continue to move forward. I know it's frustrating. I've been there. Been there. But all right, we'll see. So no Hargraves, Trayvon Williams, Cam Sample. Ooh, Cam Sample's out. Interesting. So it looks like the Chiefs might be a little bit healthier going into this game. But who knows? Because they still have Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, CJ Usoma. Tyler Boyd is like the forgotten. He's a phenomenal receiver. He has the capabilities of being a number 1 receiver on a team, Tyler Boyd. And yet he is their 3rd or 4th best option. All right, so Joe Burrow is going to get the ball first. Tyrann Mathieu in the game today, even with the concussion protocols last week where he took a big, nasty hit, went to the locker room, but he is back today in uniform. What up, Hassan? What up, Eric? What's up, guys? All right, here we go. Butker to kick it away. Boom. And we're off. Of course, we're going to start with a touchback. So Joe Burrow and company starting on their own 25-yard line. Cincinnati defeating the number 1 overall seed last week, the Tennessee Titans. One in a nail-biter, went down to the final play. Evan McPherson, the rookie kicker, knocked it through the uprights to get to this point. Here we go. Joe Burrow will start this first drive under center. Ooh, is that? Here we go. Tight end goes in motion from left to right. Burrow puts Chase in motion now. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is Joe Mixon, and Joe Mixon will dive ahead for a gain of 3. All right, 2nd down and 7. Here we go. The AFC Championship game. Last time Joe Burrow played Kansas City, 30 for 39, 446 yards and 4 touchdowns. I believe it was like 236 of those yards went to the rookie Jamar Chase. Here we go. 2nd and 7. 14.5 to go. We're just getting started here in the first quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Burrow in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Here comes a blitz. They nearly tipped it. Jamar Chase gets the screen. Cannot slip the second tackle. And he will go down after a gain of 2. 3rd and 5 coming up for Cincinnati. Willie Gay on the tackle. What up, Juan? Thanks for stopping on by. Redskins get canceled, but Chiefs fans doing Indian War chant me. I hear you, dude. I know it. Joe Shiesty, says the sun. Not a lot of sun. I'm going to the gym. Nice. There we go. Hitting up the gym. Gym's always a good thing. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Burrow in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right side. Looks like Higgins on his left. Now CJ Osoma moves over to the left side. 2 receivers to each side now. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Quick throw over to the left side and knocked away. Gay getting a hand in there. You looked for the tight end, and it was nothing there. 4th and 5. Bring out the punting unit. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put on the music almost, guys. I almost messed up. Where's the victory? There it is. That sounds a little bit loud. Probably don't need it that loud. There we go. I don't know, something like that. All right, here's the punt at their own 30-yard line. The punt is away. And not a very good kick, but it takes a Cincinnati bounce. Oh, beautiful bounce. Bouncing around the 35, but it'll be down at about the 15-yard line. Nice punt there. And the 15-yard line is where the GOAT, Patty Mahomes, comes onto the field. He has been to the AFC Championship game. This is now the 4th time in a row. Every season he has started, he has gone to the AFC Championship game. Of course, he's 2-1. The only loss coming against Tom Brady. Here we go. In the shotgun. McKinnon in the backfield with him. 2 receivers, 2 each side. Kelsey in motion, but stays on the right side. Mahomes takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Jerick McKinnon. McKinnon has room to run, and he will fall forward for a nice gain of about 8. Good blocking up front there for the Kansas City Chiefs. Can I not get any lower than that? Yeah, there we go. I don't need it super loud. All right, 2nd and they're only going to give him 7, so 2nd and 3. Mahomes again back in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, pumping, scanning the field, finding McKinnon in the flat. Nice throw, hitting him perfectly in stride, allowing him to get a nice gain of about 10 yards. 1st down, Kansas City. Great job there by Pat Mahomes, using those eyes, scanning the entire field, giving McKinnon a chance to catch and run with it. Beautifully done. Great protection as well. He had plenty of time to go through all that progression. Moving the chains. Jerick McKinnon has had a phenomenal postseason so far. 4 receivers to the right side for Mahomes. Now Kelsey motions over to the left. Empty backfield. Takes the snap. Drops back. Quick throw to the right side. Tyreek Hill catches it, and he will dive ahead for a gain of 7. Gosh, that guy is so quick. What up, Expert JK? Do you think Brady is going to retire? Nope, I do not. I think he's coming back. I just think he was in, he wasn't in a good frame of mind. He was upset after a loss. They fought so hard to come back. And, I think all the reports were clearly fake. Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. Hardman goes in motion. 3 receivers to the left side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for McKinnon. McKinnon very patiently, but this time nowhere to run. Will only get a gain of about a yard. 3rd down and short coming up for the Chiefs. Expert JK says, let's go Chiefs. Let's do it. Donovan Smith. The blocks were there, but unfortunately it fell apart right at the worst time. 3rd and 1. Mahomes under center. I formation. Kelsey in motion from right to left. Heavy formation here. Now Tyreek Hill goes in motion. Takes the snap. Fullback run up the middle. He makes the first guy miss, and he will spin for the 1st down. Barely getting enough to move the chain. Oh, wait a minute. This spot is not very good. Uh-oh. Are they saying 4th down? That spot was horrific. Wow. Yeah, that was not even close to where he was. He clearly got past the yellow line for the 1st down. But the Chiefs look like they're not going to challenge it. They're just going to go for it here on 4th and inches. A very bad spot there. Clearly, to me, got across. Yeah, I mean, that ball is clearly across the 1st down marker. Not even close, really. I mean, all relatively speaking, obviously it's really close. But he clearly got past the 48-yard line. Should be a 1st down. Let's see if they challenge it or what. Here we go. What's the... Is Chiefs challenging it?
So it's a Kansas City challenge.
Yep, all right, Kansas City will challenge, and they should win this one pretty easily. Don't care about football until the Super Bowl. I'm just here so I can have fun with Tim. Thanks, Maddie. What's up, Maddie? Yeah, that's a first down. Come on, refs. Yeah, that was definitely not the one. What's the ref saying here?
Word from down there on the sidelines is they might have already been hit with a timeout in addition to it. But they're going to challenge the spot here.
Wow. They may have been forced to use one of their timeouts. Really? Interesting. I'm not sure if somebody already called timeout before they threw the challenge flag. That could be a mistake. Because now if they fail the challenge, which they shouldn't, but if, you never know with these refs. You never know. But if they were to fail, that could be very, very bad. Wow. Okay. Because if then it would be 2 timeouts, and that would cause a penalty, move them back 5 yards. So then no more going for it there on 4th and inches. But hopefully the refs get it right, because the ball was clearly past the line to gain, the 48-yard line. All right, so Pat Mahomes already 2 for 2 for 22 yards. McKinnon, 2 carries, 9 yards. Jerick McKinnon has definitely been a sad story, but it's awesome to see him really thrive in these playoffs. He has been supposed to be the number 1 back in several teams, Minnesota, San Francisco, and I believe the Jets. And injuries just kept ruining this guy's opportunity to really thrive. He's got a lot of talent. He's had a lot of games where he's really shown it, but he's never been able to sustain it. But this playoffs, last game especially, he absolutely went crazy. Let's see if I can look up the stats actually real quick. Let's see here. Full splits, no. Screw this pathway. Go to the Chiefs' schedule. That's what we'll do. I believe he had like 130 yards of total offense between the ground and the air against Buffalo. Yeah, McKinnon, 24 yards on the ground, 54 yards through the air. So it must have been last game, the week 1 game against Pittsburgh, I believe. Still, 74 yards, or 78 yards of total offense. Not bad for him. Come on, come on. Was it the Steelers game that he went off? 61 yards on the ground and 81, through the air. So 142 yards and a touchdown against the Steelers. 78 yards last game. He's had a really, really good playoffs. Hopefully he continues. All right, yep, they give them the first down now. Did they have to be forced to use that timeout anyway? For now, ESPN is saying, yes, they did use it. Let's see what the TV screen is.
Because he has to get the next one right in order to qualify for a third.
All right, here we go. Takes the snap. Mahomes handing it off up the middle for Jerick McKinnon. Nice patient running. Finds the backside and gets spun around for a gain of about 8.5. Jerick McKinnon, a very patient runner, trying to set up the blocks. And so far, so good. Ezekiel Corliss, what's up, bro? Any injuries for the Bengals or Chiefs? I know Cam Sample is out for the Chiefs right now. And I don't know if I've actually seen... I'm not sure who else it was. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Mahomes in the shotgun. 1.5 yards to go. Second down. Inside Bengals territory tonight. Mahomes, quick throw over to the left side. Has a man wide open. Is Travis Kelce. Easy one-on-one matchup there. Got good separation. About 3-4 yards away from... Oh, yeah, that's just too easy. Number 57, way too slow on that one. Easy first down. Up to about the 34-yard line, depending on the spot. 1st and 10 coming up for the Chiefs. Mahomes hurrying up to the line. Now changing the protection. 3 receivers to his right side. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Mahomes steps up into the pocket. Now he's going to run with it. Has room to run. Still going to the right side. First down. Gain of about 13 yards out of bounds. Mahomes, very underrated legs. He has done a lot with his legs. Obviously known for that amazing arm. But those legs can be super dangerous. Nice gain of, they're only going to give him 11. Clearly, it was longer than that. But either way, Mahomes with the wheels, says the son. That's right. You think Sean Payton will come back and join the Cowboys? I know that Jerry Jones would love that. I don't have a prediction, though. That's going to be an interesting one to watch out for. Takes the snap. Mahomes, handoff up the middle for McKinnon. McKinnon barreling through tacklers. Oh, my goodness. Putting the shoulder into the linebacker's chest and getting a gain of about 6 yards. I thought he was going to get nothing, but holy smokes. McKinnon, bang! Stayed on his feet for a few extra yards, maybe even gained 7. Just playing, but Tim, you got the Bengals winning, right? Lols, I had the Chiefs. But I was not sleeping on the Bengals. Anything could happen in this game. Long way to go. Mahomes in the shotgun, Hill in motion from left to right. 2 receivers to each side, 2nd and 3. Play action, quick throw over to the right side. Hill will go to the right side out of bounds. First down, up to the 10-yard line, 1st and goal. The Redskins are the best team to have ever been birthed, ever, forever, and no team could ever beat them, even if they only had Brandon Sheriff. Hashtag truest statement ever. Long hashtag for the long comment. 1st and goal. Mahomes under center. 3 receivers bunched to his right side. Now Kelsey motions over to the left, so 2 receivers to each side now. McKinnon in the single back, takes a snap, play action. Mahomes has plenty of time in the pocket, fades to his right now, running and throwing to the back of the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Chiefs! Sidearm throw to Tyreek Hill. Man, this Chiefs offense already humming to start this game, and they go up 6-0 pending an extra point. Tyreek Hill, 5th career postseason reception touchdown. Already the 3rd this postseason. Nice throw, putting it only where his man could get it. Full extension for Tyreek Hill. Beautiful catch. Gets both feet. Oh, wait a minute. Definitely got 1 foot. Depends if the back foot hit the ground before. They looks like they have confirmed it from the left hash. Butker. We got the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. We got toilet paper flying, and 7:17 to go in the first quarter. The Chiefs are up 7-0. Roger says, LOL, the onslaught begins. It's about to get ugly. We'll see if Joey B can answer. The Chiefs had a lead last time they played, if we look at their schedule here, to the Bengals when they lost. Yeah, the Chiefs were projected to win all game. They went up 14-0. The Bengals quickly answered, went up 21-7, went up 28-14 before finally Cincy made their comeback happen. And they won the game 34-31 again on that rookie leg. So yeah, the Bengals are not out of it yet. They can definitely put up points with the best of them. I mean, they have arguably the best trio of wide receivers in the entire league. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd, you can literally put up against any trio. I mean, I would put them up against Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb. Very comparable to those. Even Mike Evans, Antonio Brown, and Chris Godwin. You know, they're very, very competitive with even those three, or, you know, those 2 other trios. God, I love the toilet paper in the air. That's right. Maddie says, I'll be right back. Need to text someone. All right, thanks, Maddie, for being here. Thank you, everybody who have already hit the like button. 15 of you here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Also, subscribe if you're new. I'm not even close to a Rams fan, but I feel like Stafford deserves a ring. I like Stafford. He's a very, very good quarterback. He's not top echelon, but he's on a team that's extremely well coached with, oh my goodness, Sean McVay. His name, of course, just went out of my head, but very well coached with Sean McVay. He has a great receiver in Chris Godwin. Is Robert Woods, he's out for the year, right? I think. The defense is solid. Rams have a very good chance, but they have to get through their division rival to get to the ship. Okay. So we're going to get a kickoff here from Butker. Most of the time it ends up being a touchback. Let's see if we get a return, though. Butker. Boom. And it will be a touchback. No, I almost said Giovanni Bernard. He's on Tampa. Who's number 25 now for the Bengals? I actually don't even know. I don't know who the kick returner is right now. I just saw 25 and thought Giovanni. But that is not the case. Either way, touchback. Joe Burrow will now get the ball down by 7. What up, Just Know? The Cowboys probably won't have that trio anymore. They're under the cap. I believe they're going to pay Gallup, so most likely he's going. Maybe. I agree. This year has been wild for sure. Here we go. Jamar Chase goes in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Mixon. Mixon, not a lot of room to run, but he's going to barrel through and get as much as he can. Gets a late, looks like 3 yards. Okafor in there on the tackle. So 2nd and 7 coming up for the Chiefs. I forgot to fill up my cups for some water. 2nd and 7. 6.5 to play in the first quarter. Bengals have the ball at their own 28-yard line, down by 7. T. Higgins goes in motion from right to left. 2 receivers each side now. Takes the snap. Low snap, but Joe Burrow gets it. Now rolling to his right, setting up the little running back screen. And he's only going to get 2 yards. So, very consistent here for the Bengals so far. It was a 3-yard run, both drives. Then it turns into a 2-yard pass, both drives. Now we're at 3rd and 5. Last time it was an incomplete pass. Let's see if they can change the trajectory of this game here on 3rd and 5. 6:05 and counting in this first quarter. Bengals at their own 30. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side. Burrow takes the snap. Here comes this 5-man blitz. He steps up into the pocket, rolling to his left side, and he has room to run. Plenty of room. Getting the first down. Sliding. Gains about 8. So 1st down and 10 now for Burrow and the Bengals. Spags is in playoff mode, looking for a blitz or two. Yep, they sent the blitz there, but the Bengals did a good job picking it up, and Burrow read it correctly, saw the man-to-man, and used his legs to pick it up. That right there is so awesome for a young second-year quarterback. Using those eyes, noticing it's man-to-man, knowing he can get the first down with his legs, keeping his eyes downfield just in case, but now he's under center. Thomas goes in motion, takes the snap, handoff up the middle for Mixon, and Mixon again, nowhere to go, only diving ahead for maybe a yard at their own 39-yard line. Chiefs defense this season, yeah, they're up and down. They were averaging 29 points per game in the first 7, only 13 points per game in the next 8 with 29 takeaways, and now they're back to averaging 28 points a game in the last 4. So far, they haven't given up anything except a first down. Let's see how they're doing. 2nd and 9, Burrow in the shotgun. 2 to each side. Now takes the snap. Quick throw underneath. Caught by Mixon. Mixon makes the first guy miss, and then nice hit by Nick Bolton, the rookie. Laying the wood on that one, but not until after a gain of 7. So 3rd and short now for the Bengals. This is by far my favorite channel to tune in while I'm watching the games. Always entertaining. I highly recommend subscribing. Thanks, Ezekiel. Appreciate the kind words, man. 3rd and 2. Clock's still moving. Plenty of time, though. Still just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bengals on the move. In the shotgun. Empty backfield set. Quick snap. Quick throw to the right side. Has a man wide open in the flat. Enough for the first down. Snead could not get there in time, and it is Tyler Boyd. Again, the forgotten man on this team, but you see he has a C on his chest. He is a captain of that wide receiver room, even though he is the veteran there. 1st and 10. Bengals trying to respond after going down 7-0. Cincinnati definitely not giving them a whole lot to work with. Ooh, could have been called for tripping. A little shoving there after the play. Chris Jones not happy about that one. Burrow under center at their own 49-yard line. 2 tight ends. Burrow takes the snap. Play action. Steps up in the pocket. Has to get rid of it over the middle. Tipped up in the air and nearly intercepted. Bolton couldn't quite get both hands underneath of it, and he could not get the interception. CJ Osoma limping on that left leg, going off on his own power, but only on his one foot. He was the intended target. It might be his... I'm not sure what it was, actually. There it is. At the very end of the play, he kind of got hung up on that left leg. Hopefully his knee is not too bad. Hopefully it's just a little shock to the system and he's able to come back, but he is definitely in pain right now. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. Burrow in the shotgun empty backfield set. 3 receivers to his left side. Kansas City might be bringing a blitz here. Sorensen acting like he's coming. Let's see if he actually does. Burrow takes a snap. It's only a 4-man rush. Takes a snap. Throwing over the middle is Boyd, and Boyd will get the grab for 6-yard gain over the middle. 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Bengals. Clementina says, "What up? Go Bengals!" Good luck to the Bengals. Madison Roach here. I'm guessing you're also going to do the next game. Absolutely, we'll be here. I am going to end this stream, though, in this one and start a new stream. I think that is a little bit better for the algorithm, so you'll have to come back in, but I will definitely be doing both games. Burrow in the shotgun, 3rd and 5. 3 receivers to the right side. Burrow takes the snap, drops back to pass. Burrow, quick throw over to the right side, has his man. Tyler Boyd caught for a 1st down. Snead makes the tackle again, but Bengals are nickel and diamond this Chiefs team down the field. And if you're going to give this to Joe Burrow will slice you up. Joe Burrow is not one of those that, you try to bend, don't break. He will just bend you all the way to the end zone. Let's see what happens here. He actually did struggle to get it in the end zone last week, now that I think about it. They drove the ball well, but they couldn't quite put it away. 2 receivers to each side. Burrow under center. Mixon the single back. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is Mixon. Mixon slips through the line. Has room to run. Stiff arms a man. Still going. Out of bounds. Inside the red zone. Push out of bounds right around the 15-yard line. Joe Mixon finally getting out there a little bit. He was struggling. The first 3 carries, he only had 7 yards. Put 23 on the board for him that time. Joe Mixon, one of the most talented running backs in this league. A lot of people don't think about him when they think about who are the best running backs in the league since he was a 2nd-round pick. But when he was coming out, they were saying he was the number 1 prospect in that draft. It was off the field the issues that really held him back. All right, here we go. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. Chase goes in motion from left to right, now comes back to the left side. Takes the snap, drops back, pump faking. Burrow trying to set up the screen, has nowhere to go, pumping, now going to the end zone. Incomplete, so he's just throwing it away. Smart move there by Burrow. He did have a receiver in the area. They were trying to set up the double fake screen, triple screen thing. Did not work out, and he just had to get rid of the football. Good job there by Burrow. Good defense by Kansas City to prevent anything from going wrong. All right, 2nd and 10. At the Chiefs' 15-yard line. Burrow in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Tight end in motion, but stays on the right side. Burrow takes the snap, drops back to pass. Going deep and incomplete. Higgins, it was put right in the breadbasket for him, but Higgins could not haul it in. Ooh, a little bit of pass interference. He tried to one-hand grab it, could not do it. Is that Fenton on the coverage? Yeah, he was definitely grabbing that one arm. That could have easily been a flag, but I heard that this reffing group is one of the least friendly to wide receivers. They do not call a lot of defensive holdings, and they did not get one there. 3rd and 10, Joe Burrow in the shotgun, 2 running backs in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, going to the end zone, and Jamar Chase cannot get there. Nice coverage there by Ward, and that'll bring up 4th and 10, and McPherson will have to come in for the short field goal attempt. 2 pretty good throws there by Joe Burrow. His receivers, that one was tipped, though, by Ward. Great defense. Got that right hand on there. But, yeah, you would like to have seen T. Higgins come down with that one 2 plays ago, but that is not the case. And they're going to have to settle for a field goal, and they're not going to want to do that too many times. Chiefs are not somebody you want to take field goals for. Here's the kick, and it is up and good. McPherson 9 for 9 here in the postseason, and his first postseason ever, being he's a rookie. Corner play is elite. Yep, they were doing a good job. I think that they could have called a defensive holding or a pass interference on that first one against Higgins. Clearly did not let that right hand get into the play, but it is what it is. Austin Kites, what's up, man? What's up? Like the haircut? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. My wife does it for free. He said, bend all the way to the end zone. Good coaching also. Yes, sir, Roger. That's true. What is going on, my boy? How you feeling? Not too bad, Augustine. That's for swinging on through. Appreciate if you hit that like button. I know you forgot. Don't lie to me, Augustine. Don't lie to me. I know you forgot. Just kidding. Spags will always have to disguise the looks. Joe is way better than touted. Yeah, Joe Burrow is legit. Very, very legit. I disagree. Eric Chavez in the house. What up, Eric Chavez? How you doing today? He's got to catch that, says Zeke. I agree. Got to catch that one. Can I join the voice? I didn't actually even join the voice right now. But yeah, I can hop in there. Got some good tails today. Or takes. Okay, interesting. Interesting. You know what? How about we do that at halftime? All right, Austin. We'll come into halftime and remind me, and we'll see what you got at halftime. All right? How about we do that? Who do I like in this game? I like the Chiefs. I picked the Chiefs in this game, but honestly, I don't have a strong opinion either one. These ones here, these are toss-up games, both of them, I think. Like, either team can win, but I decided to go with my favorite Super Bowl that I think would be the most entertaining. So I picked the Chiefs, and I picked the Rams. I think that would be the most interesting one for sure. You did it? Thanks, Augustine. I know, I was just messing with you. Just messing with you on the like. But yeah, I think the Bengals have a complete chance of winning this game. I like how Zach Taylor's handling himself in this postseason. And Joe Burrow, he's unfazed. Chiefs-Ram would be the best Super Bowl match. I agree. I think so too. Uh-oh. CJ Osoma getting emotional on the cart to the locker room. Very frustrated. I can imagine, man. You're here in the AFC Championship game, and before even the first quarter ends, you have to go to the locker room. And you know that this is probably going to be a long, tenuous journey, most likely an ACL tear, but hope for the best. But you can tell he clearly did something wrong to that right knee, or left knee, rather. All right, here comes the touchback from Evan McPherson. So Mahomes will get the ball at their own 25-yard line. What up, Jers? Higgins has to catch that perfect ball placement. Chase got poor separation. I completely agree on the T. Higgins. As far as the separation, you know, he's just running a fade route. He's not getting a double move or anything, or has a chance for a cut. It's just great defense by Charvarius Ward, but definitely T. Higgins got to catch that. Tyreek Hill goes in motion, takes a snap. Mahomes, play action, going deep, and caught by McCole Hardman. And then, wait a minute, fumbled at the end. Are they going to count that as a catch? It looks like, yes, they will. big play up to the Cincinnati 30-yard line, but the ball did come out late. Did he have possession of it? Tim, if our new name is Commanders, can our TD song be the USSR national anthem dubstep because we will be the commies? That's funny. All right, does he catch that? 1, 2. Oh, yeah, totally a catch. The ball came out late after hitting the ground. So that will be the end of the first quarter, and the Chiefs already in Cincinnati territory. Great catch there by Hardman. Augustine, you know we have to subscribe, my boy. Just keeping it going. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So we got the end of the first quarter. Let's take a look here at the stats. Pat Mahomes, man. 6 for 6, 92 yards and a touchdown. You know, he's taking it slow today. He's just whatever, you know? Just so good. Joe Burrow, 6 for 11, 28 yards. Not great, but okay. So far, Joe Burrow's been doing okay. He did have that nice carry for 8 yards to get a first down. Joe Mixon had a nice 23-yard scamper. Jerick McKinnon, 4 carries, 24 yards. Mahomes has a carry for 11. Leading receivers right now, McCole Hardman just got that big 44-yard play for the Chiefs. And Tyler Boyd has 3 short catches for 17 yards. 2 of them coming on 3rd and shorts to get big first downs. Just for fun, do you think that the Bengals would accept a trade for a first-round pick, second-round pick, Duron Montez for Jamar Chase? No, they wouldn't, and I wouldn't want to trade that. I don't trade for big-time receivers, personally. Even though I think he's a stud. Here we go. I forgot to ask. Who y'all got winning? We got Chiefs, and we got the Bengals with a few S's. Chase got 0 depth between the sideline and the field. The space, he didn't have a corner already closed, that he ran that poorly. Okay, so you're saying that he should have bent it back in a little bit and then come back out. In most scenarios, you're 100% correct. They're in the red zone. I don't know if you really want to bend it back inside, because then you're allowing the safety potentially to have easier access, because they're going to run cover 2 at worst there in the red zone. So the safety is going to be there. So if you try to bend it back inside, the safety might have a chance to get to you. But yeah, in most scenarios, 100%, you're right. You gotta get separation between the sideline and you to give your quarterback a nice opportunity to throw there. You know, that second throw, it's hard to say. It looked like just Charvarius Ward played great defense to me, because he tried to go over top of him. The back shoulder wasn't there. Charvarius Ward played that well. Tried to go over top of him, but then Charvarius Ward was able to contort his body to get that right mitt out there and knock it away. So it was good. But nevertheless, it happens. Yep, for sure. Rashid Fried says, hey, Hassan, what's up? All right, here we go. We got a handoff up the middle, and nice running there by Jerick McKinnon, getting a gain of about 6, maybe 7 yards again. Jerick McKinnon having himself a day. I want the Bengals because Joe Burrow doesn't have Jackson Mahomes as a brother. Very, very good reason there, Pig. It's actually the only reason that you should consider when picking this game of who to root for. It's literally the only thing. Anything else, you got your priorities completely misaligned. All right, Tyreek Hill goes in motion from left to right. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes a snap, play action, steps up into the pocket, throwing over the middle, hit as he threw, and Tyreek Hill could not quite haul that in. It was a little bit underthrown because he was hit, and Tyreek Hill tried to dive, could not grab it. So that's Mahomes' first incomplete pass here, 3rd and 3 with 14-16 to go in the second quarter. 29 of you in the house. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit the like button if you haven't already. Also, subscribe to the channel. What's up, Alice? With a broken heart. Oh, no. I hope you fix that heart. But here we go. 3rd and 3. Mahomes in the shotgun. Running back in the backfield with him. 3-man rush. Steps from the pocket. Mahomes has time. Now finds McKinnon late. McKinnon turns around. Easy first down. Interesting decision there, only rushing 3, giving Mahomes plenty of time You got to continue to put rush on Mahomes. There's not a good way to defeat Mahomes, don't get me wrong, but only rushing 3, Mahomes has great pocket presence. He can maneuver that pocket as good as anyone. Great protection there for him up front, and Mahomes using the legs to buy just enough time to find McKinnon in the flat. 1st and 10 now for the Chiefs. Inside the red zone, up to the 13-yard line. Mahomes takes the snap, drops back to pass, throwing over the middle. Caught by Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, little hesitation, gets to the sideline, out of bounds after a gain of 5. Alice, be careful not to spam Madison. Madison will put down the gauntlet if you continue to spam too bad. You cannot pay me $500 at the beginning of the season to pick the Bengals in the AFC Championship game. Yeah, I thought they were a year away. I agree with you. But I knew that they were building something nice, especially offensively. But their defense has played a little bit better than I expected. Mahomes in the shotgun. Under center. Harmon goes in motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle for McKinnon. McKinnon will dive ahead, but he's only going to get a gain of 2. So 3rd and 2 coming up for the Chiefs. That's the real reason why the Bears picked Trubisky over Mahomes in the draft. No Ragerts. No Ragerts, says Dr. Pig. I think you actually misspelled the misspelling, which is hilarious. Here we go. 3rd and 2. Bieniemy, Andy Reid, Mahomes, they are the best here in these situations on 3rd and shorts. They are so creative. Pringle goes in motion from right to left, 2 receivers each side, takes the snap, drops back to pass, pump fakes, Mahomes steps up, try to escape, now he does, somehow getting rid of it, unbelievable, now going to his right side, floats it to the end zone, touchdown Travis Kelce! How did Mahomes do that? Oh my goodness, in the pocket, it looks like he was dead to rights, and then he just does a little Flintstone toe tap, gets away from the rush. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think it was Donovan Smith as well, putting the boom right there on that guy. Great play, Mahomes escaping the pocket, not looking pretty while doing it, but does it, and just little floater. He did that thing just like it was a 3-pointer, like holding it. He did the same thing, but this one was just like that. Floated into the end zone. Rodgers is just magical. He is so good. Zach Taylor got snubbed for Coach of the Year. I don't even know who Coach of the Year was. I missed that. Let's go defense, says Zeke. That's right. Have you seen the movie based on Sean Payton on Netflix? It's a good movie? No, I didn't know they made a movie about him. Interesting. +3 on the Chiefs. Yeah. Extra point is good. So now the Bengals have put themselves in a hole. But, hey, this is what I said before the game. If that man Pat Mahomes is on, the Bengals don't have enough. And right now, you almost can't beat more on right now for Pat Mahomes. 9 for 10, 115 yards and 2 touchdowns when we're just not even 3 minutes in to the second quarter. Yeah, when he's doing that, it is hard to stop the Chiefs. Is Mahomes human? Dude. He's amazing. He's actually a frog called Kermit. Zach Taylor, my fave head coach. He's doing a great job this year. Who was the head coach? Coach of the year this year, actually. NFL Coach of the Year. Football Writers named Vrabel as Coach of the Year. I think Vrabel is completely deserving of Coach of the Year. They ended up being the #1 seed in the AFC. Beat some tough teams. I'm not mad at that. Losing his best player in Henry. Also, their first-round pick didn't play much this year. I don't hate that one at all. You know, Zach Taylor was another great candidate for sure, but I'm not mad with Mike Vrabel. Higgins has to catch that. Comes back to haunt them. Yeah. Yep. Pat frickin' Mahomes, says expert. That's right. Yeah, Mike Vrabel won it. I'm not mad about it. I love Mike Vrabel. I think he's a really good head coach. You know? And you got to think about it this way. Zach Taylor had Joe Burrow Mike Vrabel has Ryan Tannehill. You know, like, and Mike Vrabel ended up with the better record. So, honestly, I don't disagree with that one at all. Zeke agrees. Pat Mahomes. I said Matt Mahomes. Matt Mahomes. Is that his uncle? I don't know. Just kidding. Pat Mahomes. He is on one right now. 9 for 10, 115 yards. Joe Burrow's got to step up here. And his receiving core needs to step up a little bit. Let's see what they got. We're going to get a kickoff coming from Butker. Henderson Butker to kick it away. Running up to the ball. Boom. Kick. And another touchback. 4th touchback of the game already. These two kickers have phenomenal legs, so I don't expect anything different until they decide they're going to do something tricky. If the Bengals had a good offensive a good offensive line, then they would be leading right now. Only good lineman they have is Jonah Williams. You know, I wanted them to take Penei Sewell at that pick number 5. I thought there could be some interesting receivers later, but they went with Jamar Chase, and he's also been a stud, so hard to criticize him too much, but I understand. Burrow, play action, setting up the screen, has to get rid of it, throwing it to the ground, and are they going to throw a late flag for intentional grounding? The running back was not really in the area that he threw it. I mean, like, if that is considered in the area, then that is like he threw it. If, like, the area was described in a circle, he hit the outside line of the circle. Because, I mean, he was clearly about 6-7 yards away from the ball, the running back was. So, no intentional grounding called. It'll be 2nd and 10. 12-10 to go here in the second quarter. 2 receivers to the right side, 2 running backs in the backfield with Burrow in the shotgun. Jamar Chase goes in the motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle here for Mixon. Mixon slips through the line, dives ahead for a gain of 12. Nice running for Joe Mixon here. 5 carries, 42 yards. Got to continue to pound that rock. You don't want to give Mahomes too many opportunities. And you have a really good running back in Joe Mixon, and the Chiefs are not the best defense. They're well coached with Spagnuolo, but they are not the best talent at defense. 1st and 10. Under center goes Burrow. Jamar Chase goes in motion from right to left. They're going to jet sweep for Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase trying to get to the edge, and he will get to the edge, but only gains about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Bengals. Yeah, I agree, Chris. It was a tough catch, but when you are in the motion of catching the ball, you got to finish. Yep. I mean, I think it should have been pass interference, if I'm being honest. The right hand was clearly grabbed by both arms by the corner. So it would have been an incredible catch with that one-handed. Quentin Spain, too. I'm not familiar with Spain. Joe Burrow under center at their own 40-yard line. 3 receivers on his right side in bunch formation. Mixing the single back. Burrow puts Chase in motion from right to left. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is Mixon. Mixon nowhere to go, and he's only going to get a gain of a yard. 3rd and 6. Ten and a half to go here in the second quarter. Third and 6. Burrow in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back to pass, steps up in the pocket, trying to get underneath, and it is dropped by Samaje Perine. It was not very good, well thrown. It looked like Burrow was definitely off balance. Maybe his arm even got hit. And Perine, even if he did catch it, he had to fall to the ground as he caught it, and it would not have been enough for a first down. So 4th and 6 now for the Bengals at their own 41-yard line, most likely having to punt it back to Pat Mahomes, already down by 11. Not exactly what you want. This is not exactly how Zach Taylor drew it up today. Here we go. Takes the snap. There's the kick. And kicked out of bounds. Not a very good punt. Should be right around the 25-yard line is where Mahomes should get the ball. Thank you, Fight for Old DC. Predictions for this offseason is that Rodgers is bringing the rodeo to Denver. A lot of people are thinking that as well. It all depends if Denver wants to offload the picks, because it ain't going to be cheap. It is not going to be cheap. I know that he doesn't have a whole lot of time left, but it is not going to be one of those situations where, you know, you can get away with a first and first plus. It's going to be at least 2 and probably 2 seconds to get a 38-year-old quarterback in Aaron Rodgers or 39-year-old quarterback. It's tough. Not drafting Pine is showing its ugly head at the worst time. You know, I don't want to say I was right, but, you know, it is what it is. Well, I know who they're picking in the first round. They're going O-line. Yeah, we'll see what O-line. I heard it's another good deep tackle draft. So I know they're going to be picking late here in the back 4, bottom 4 picks. But yeah, it's going to be, I don't know. It's going to be tough. A lot of good potential linemen, though. There was a lot of linemen last year. A lot of good offensive tackles. I don't know how well they're all panning out, but I remember there was a lot of tackles in this draft that were pretty interesting. Penei Sewell, Christian Darrisaw, Alex Leatherwood. I know the Leatherwood's having way too many penalties, but you have Sam Cosmi, you have Liam Eichenberg, you have Walker Little, Dylan Raduns. There was a lot of offensive tackles last year that had potential. Oh, of course, probably the best one in this draft. I can't believe I forgot to say his name, and now I'm drawing a blank. Oh my God, who did the Chargers get? Whoever the Chargers got. Oh my gosh. He's phenomenal. Oh my goodness. Yo, Tim, let me buy that Redskins helmet lamp. Nothing's for sale, bruh. It's a deep tackle and D-line going in this draft. Fair enough. Why can't I think of the left tackle right now? He went to Northwestern. I can see his face. Rashawn Slater. I said it before the chat said it. Rashawn Slater. Yeah, Slater. There's Tim. Jarris. Yeah, Rashawn Slater. It came to me right before you guys posted it. What up, Alex Burrow? Coming in to laugh at me. I love it. Here we go. 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. 3 receivers to the right side. Edwards-Helaire in the backfield. Takes the snap. They're going to hand it off to him up the middle, and he's just going to dive ahead and get what he can. Gets a gain of about 3, maybe 4. Tyreek Hill is so fast. Showing highlights of the last game. All right, empty backfield set. Kelsey goes in motion from right to left. 3 receivers to the right side. 2nd and 7. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Only a 3-man rush. It looks like they went offside. Going deep. And Hardman could not get under it. Incomplete. But it looks like that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Mahomes saw that it was a free play. Decided to go for it all. And could not complete it. Yep, offsides. It'll be repeat of 2nd down. So 2nd and short coming up for the Chiefs. All right, Mahomes in the shotgun. 9:19 to go in the second quarter. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and he will dive ahead as Clyde the Glide and get plenty of yardage for the first down. Gains about 6, maybe 7. 1st and 10. Chiefs. Most passing TDs in conference championship games. Mahomes is already number 4 on the list. Are you kidding me? Wow. Is that real? What are these numbers? Wow. Already number 4 on the list, and he's only played 5 years. Jeez. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Mahomes puts Hill in motion, takes the snap, play action, steps up, pumping, throwing it over the middle, has a man, Kelsey wide open, he makes the first guy miss, and he will barrel forward inside Bengals territory up to about the 37-yard line. Kansas City is on another level right now. They just cannot be stopped by this Bengals defense. And this is what I was expecting as far as going into this season. Now, going into this game, I've already said multiple times, I thought the Bengals had a chance because of how well they've played and how well coached they are, and they have Joe Burrow. But I talked about going into the season, I wasn't sure about the defense, and clearly here with Mahomes, he is slicing them up. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle for Clyde the Glide. Clyde bouncing it all the way back to the left side, and he's going to get a first down and a couple extra. Gain of about 12, maybe 13 yards. A helmet went flying off there for Awuzie. He does get up on his own accord. I don't think they're going to send him off for concussion protocol. But 1st and 10, Chiefs. Tom says, let's go Bengals. Yep. Christian Darrisaw is good. Injuries killed his rookie season, though. Yeah, I was not high on Christian Darrisaw, but I do know that he did okay in Minnesota. And it wasn't high on him as far as I knew that he was a great talent. I mean, he was probably, after Penei Sewell, he was probably the second most well-built to be a left tackle. He had he's like 6'5", 34.5-inch arms, 320 pounds. He had everything that you would want as far as size, length, and strength, but he was not impressive to me as far as an intelligent offensive lineman. 3 receivers to the right side. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes a snap, handoff to the left side, and bouncing around is Clyde the Glide, and Clyde basically did a lot of dancing. Ooh, here comes, okay, very at the end, getting a couple extra. Thought he was only going to get maybe 2, and he fights ahead for a couple more, maybe gain of 4. Let's take a look here at the poll. 25 votes in, 60% of you are picking the Chiefs, and 60% of you are looking pretty good right now. Looking pretty good. I'm excited to see Tim play COD again after football. Yep, that'll be fun. That will be fun. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right side. In the shotgun, 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line. Mahomes has time, throwing it to the left side. Caught by McKinnon. McKinnon tried to do a little shake and bake, nowhere to go, and he is going to get a gain of 5. So 3rd and short coming up for the Chiefs. How do I want to phrase this question? I'm just going to go with, will Joe Burrow make this game interesting? Spelled interesting wrong. Now it's correct. All right, Mahomes under center. Takes a snap. Play action. Mahomes scanning the field. Has a man wide open. Is Travis Kelce. He makes the first guy miss inside the 5. Spun down at about the 3-yard line. Kansas City looking to add to their lead. 1st and goal. This Bengals defense is clearly outclassed. They just do not have enough to cover all these weapons. Travis Kelce, 4 catches, 46 yards, and a touchdown. Yeah, he might get at number 2 real fast. Unacceptable. Bates, unacceptable. Too good to be getting beat this bad. Well, that's what happens when they're hitting you in so many different ways. Mahomes under center. 2 receivers to each side. Hardman goes in motion, takes a snap, play action. Mahomes quickly throws underneath. Caught! Touchdown, Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs extend their lead 20-3. And this game is what's known as getting out of hand. Eli Apple could not get there in time. The Chiefs are so good at using those motions to get you out of position where you just don't have time to get there to knock it away. I mean, Eli Apple is in a dead sprint, but he just could not get there in time. Getting ugly nasty. Yeah, dude. Touchdown number 3 goes to the Chiefs, and Pat Mahomes. Here comes the extra point real quick from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is right down the middle. There's the toilet paper flying, and it's 13 out of 14 for Pat Mahomes. 154 yards, 3 touchdowns in this first half. I mean, Mahomes is just on another level, dudes. Mahomes is absolutely a monster. And a monster. You know, and his receivers are getting open. Don't get me wrong. Travis Kelce's an absolute stud as well. But Mahomes, just the accuracy. Like, there hasn't even been a ball that I'm like, ooh, that was lucky to be caught or anything. I mean, it's just bang, 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 bang. Who let these amateurs in the stadium? For free, I might add. What's up, Javay? Chiefs' 3rd touchdown. That's right. Chase Higgins, Boyd, all disappointing. Mixon, Ballin. All my receivers need to step up and be great, period. No excuses. There you go. Alex Barrow says too late. Yep. Can't wait for this Batman movie. I know nothing about the Batman movie. I don't care about superhero movies anymore. It's just overplayed, in my opinion. Just too many superhero movies. Just way too many of them that I just can't keep up. I lose interest. They're redoing a lot of them, and you're just like, oh, I've already seen this movie, and I don't really care to watch it again because they also do it with new characters. I'm also somebody that doesn't like character changes. As far as, like, if you're going to play Batman, Batman is a person, in my opinion. And so the same guy should be playing Batman, right? But no, you get new Batmans, you get new Spider-Mans, you get new this, you get new that. I'm just not a fan, man. Mixon is putting the team on his back, and it's not going to be enough. His receivers aren't doing Burrow a single favor. Yeah. Burrow's been also under pressure a lot as well. The offensive line is not doing enough. This is the biggest game of the year. Money on the line. Chase, where are you? Yeah, how many? He has 1 catch for 2 yards. Except Superman and the Hulk. I don't know. I agree with your point on superhero movies. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. All right, Joe Burrow. Can he step it up here? 6 for 13, 28 yards. No touchdown, no picks. But now he is down by 18 points. Harrison Butker kicking it away. We're going to get a return here. Caught around the 5-yard line. Number 25 going to the right side, and he's going to get a decent return up past the 30. Gets right to about maybe the 31-yard line. Now we'll find out who number 25 is. I don't even know who it is. Javarius Ward is doing phenomenal defense. Just phenomenal. Evans. Oh, yes. I forgot. 2 receivers to each side. Burrow in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking to throw. Quick throw over to the right side. Caught by Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase makes the first guy miss. And gets tackled by Ward after a gain of about 6. Maybe 4, actually. No. 5. Confused. Did they not give him the 31-yard line? It doesn't matter. Here we go. Second and 4. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. No, excuse me, under center. Puts Chase in motion. Takes the snap. Hand off to the left side is Mixon. Mixon bouncing it outside. Trying to get anywhere. And he gets swarmed. Tackle. Great defense there by the Chiefs. Loses a yard on the play. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Bengals. Kelly Dunn, I hope the Bengals win, but I just do not think it's going to happen. Yeah, Kelly, I'm with you. Chiefs, I mean, when Pat Mahomes is being like this, it's dang near impossible to beat him, man. Dang near impossible. 13 for 14, 154 yards and 3 touchdowns on 3 drives? What are you supposed to do? 3rd and 5. Burrow in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Burrow throwing it over the middle of the field. High throw, caught by T. Higgins. First down, gains about 9. There's T. Higgins. I believe that's his first grab of the day. It is his first catch of the day. It was a high throw, but he makes the grab. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the hit immediately, but good hands by Higgins. Oh, man. Tyrann Mathieu got a hand, like literally hit the ball. Higgins using those strong hands to keep possession. Burrow under center. Tight end goes in motion. 2 tight ends on the right side now. Burrow puts Thomas in motion. Takes the snap. Counter. Play action. And has to throw it into the dirt. The Bengals have not been able to set up screens. This Cincinnati defense is on point, sniffing out every single screen they have gone for. I mean, they've literally been able to do nothing. It's just, they are completely all over it. Nothing like being called insane before season starts. Now Chiefs versus 49ers Super Bowl 54 rematch called it. Ooh, fair enough. 3 receivers to the right side. Burrow in the shotgun. Burrow takes the snap, drops back to pass. Come late blitz, has to roll to his right side. Looking, scanning, throwing over the field, and bobbled but caught by Higgins. Bolton makes the tackle, but not until after a gain of about 17 yards. First down, Cincinnati. Chris Jones trying to spin into a sack, could not get there. Joe Burrow using those legs to escape. And nice eyes downfield, finding his receiver. Bang, bang. Good job by T. Higgins, continuing to move, making sure finding an opening in that zone. 1st and 10. About to hit the 2-minute warning. 9 seconds before the 2-minute warning. Burrow in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Burrow will not get the playoff. Trying to get him to jump off sides, I guess, so that will be the 2-minute warning. See if they can score with winding down the clock as much as possible. That's the best thing, because if you give Mahomes the ball again, he could score before half. But they definitely need 7 here if you are the Bengals. The Chiefs will get the ball first coming out of halftime, so you don't want to give the Chiefs an opportunity to double up before. So that's the 2-minute warning. And Burrow, 9 for 17, 60 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, no sacks either. Mahomes, 13 for 14, 154, and 3 touchdowns. So far on the poll, 60% of you are saying no. Burrow will not make this game interesting. It's going to be tough. Road to 5K, Tim. Get it, says Station. What's up, man? When you can, please Google 49ers owner getting ready to sell team and relocate team. They took the bus instead of team jet to Rams game. Embarrassing. How far is San Francisco from LA? I'm not great on my California geography. Can you go? I don't know. That's interesting. Shima in the house. O-line looking like crap. I hear you, Shima. Thanks for stopping on by. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Also, hit the like button. There's 39 of you here, but only 18 likes. Let's get that up. Please and thank you. All right, so the Bengals down by 18. They do have the ball inside Chiefs territory. They're at the Chiefs' 39-yard line. And just like last week, if you look at the game last week, they were not able to punch it into the end zone. I think they only ended up with 1 touchdown on the ground against the Titans. They had 4 field goals. Yeah, Joe Mixon had 1 touchdown on the ground, and that was it. Meanwhile, Burrow threw 28 for 37, 348 yards, no touchdowns and a pick. The pick came off the tipped pass, but 9 sacks. 9. That is a lot. 9 sacks in a single game. Holy smokes. Raider fans showing support. Thanks, man. Check my messages. What my text? Uh-oh. Oh, there you go. Never cease to botch. That's what I do. 2-minute warning. Burrow under center. 3 receivers to the left side. Now 1 goes in motion to the right. Takes the snap. Burrow. Handoff to the right side is Mixon. Mixon trying to bounce it out. Now cut it back in. Willie Gay. Absolute monster. He is all over the field today. And he gets the tackle for loss. Loses 3. They're going to say only lost 2. That is a favorable spot there for the Bengals at the 41-yard line now. All right, Burrow in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield with him. 2nd and 12. 2 receivers to his left side. Burrow changing the protection here. 2 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Here's a 4-man rush. Quick throw. Samaje Perine catches it in the flat, and he makes the first guy miss. Still going. Gets a block, and he's inside the 10, getting into the end zone. Yes! Touchdown, Cincinnati! And the former Washington Redskin catches the screen pass, follows his blocks, and off to the races. Former running back out of Oklahoma. And man, looking like Joe Mixon on that one. Touchdown, Cincinnati. But the big thing is they left 1 minute and 5 seconds on the clock with 2 timeouts. Pat Mahomes will have an opportunity to double up here before halftime, considering they get the ball coming out of half. McPherson, the rookie, for the extra point, takes the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So 21-10 now. Cincinnati, they're not dead yet. Yeah, I Google it, something up distance with traffic to Santa Clara Stadium to the Rams Stadium, 7-8 hours. Why take the bus? Interesting. I'm not sure. That is weird for sure. The tight end on that play is terrible. He was supposed to chip the D end and didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that one, but I did see Samaje Perine off to the races. Ezekiel says, friggin' finally. That's right. Finally, the Bengals showing a little life. And Joe Burrow gets his first touchdown here of the day. And still plenty of time left in this game. He gets no playing time after the season's over. Alrighty. So 17 votes in, still saying Joe Burrow will not make this game interesting. Quick 4 and out. Another Bengal TD. Oh, 4 and out. Not 3 and out. 4 and out, says Zeke. That'd be amazing if somehow the Bengals can double up here. They do have 3 timeouts. Plenty of time to make something happen. A field goal would even be massive, making it a 1-score game with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So yeah, definitely a lot to play for here. I feel like this game is going pretty quick. Clock's been moving fast. See what happens. Hey, Tim, that's our mantra. Ain't dead yet. That's right, Rashid. That's right. As I said, the Bengals were down big against the Chiefs last time. I think it was a 14-point lead somewhere in the third quarter, and the Bengals climbed their way back, and it ended up winning 34-31. So if you think the Bengals don't have what it takes to make this comeback, they've already done it against this team. They are not going to be fazed by Pat Mahomes taking a lead. They know Mahomes can get a little crazy. Anything could happen. Maybe throw a pick here or there. You don't want to bank on that, but I'm saying is he could. And they can get right back into this football game. First off, they got to get a stop on defense. They have yet to been able to do that. So, let's see if they can do that first. McPherson to kick it away. Boom. Oh, squib kick. Interesting decision, and he will bring it up here by Pringle, and Pringle will not even get back to the 20-yard line. Nice stop there by the Bengals. So 81 yards separates Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs with a minute on the clock and 2 timeouts. Mahomes and company scoring a field goal with 13 seconds left on the clock last week to beat Buffalo, sending it into overtime. See what magic they will put on before half. 3 receivers to the left side, empty backfield set. Mahomes takes the snap, 3-man rush, quick throw over to the right side, tipped off the receiver's hands, falls incomplete. Mecole Hardman had both hands on it, could not haul it in. 2nd and 10. Trying to hit a band before September. Hell yeah, I like the sound of a field goal too, if that's what the Chiefs will give them. Yep, for sure. For sure. Mahomes. 3 receivers out wide to the left, bunched on top of each other. In the shotgun goes Mahomes. Now they do a little shift here. They got to get reset. All right, takes the snap, drops back, play action. Mahomes, pump faking, going deep. Caught by Tyreek Hill. And he will go out of bounds inside Bengals territory at about the 47-yard line. And yeah, they've only used 12 seconds and they're already in Cincinnati territory. Good grief. It was just a simple crossing route. Tyreek Hill find the open middle of the field. Looked like man-to-man coverage. And Hill just ran away from his man. Mahomes had great protection in that pocket. 49 seconds left here in the second quarter. Still have 2 timeouts. Kelsey in motion. 3 receivers to the left side. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Mahomes has time again. Throwing to the left side. Has a man wide open. Is Tyreek Hill again for another first down. And this one time he is tackled inbound, so Chiefs will use their second timeout with 41 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and that'll be a gain of another 15 yards, putting them right around the 32-yard line. Still plenty of time here for Patty Mahomes. Chiefs touchdown next play, says Station 9. Blowout in conference championship game. Dagger in their heart. Little prediction there from Station 9. Tie. Let's go Bengals. Hopefully they can squeak out a win. Well, it's definitely a high hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Zeke says, well, damn. Here we go. Here's the next poll. So 23 of you voted, and 52% of you said, yes, Joe Burrow will make this a game. What up, Cody Travis? Will the Chiefs punt? Yes or no? Will the Chiefs punt? Mahomes in the shotgun. 41 seconds remaining. They're at the 34-yard line of the Bengals. 3 receivers to the right side. McKinnon goes in motion, takes the snap, drops back to pass, steps up into the pocket, avoiding the rush, slings it to Travis Kelce. Kelce makes the first stiff arm and dives ahead for a gain of 9. And they will not use another timeout. 28-27, clock's rolling. They're up to the 25-yard line. Still plenty of time. 21-20. Mahomes in the shotgun. They get reset. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Mahomes, quick throw over the middle. Caught by Pringle. And Pringle will get tackled at the 15-yard line. And the Chiefs will use their final timeout. 13 seconds left here in the second quarter. Ooh, maybe they didn't have to use a timeout. Hold the phone. The Bengals have an injured player, and that should actually give the Chiefs an extra timeout. The Bengals will have to use a timeout here. Oh, that is absolutely massive for the Chiefs, basically getting a 4th timeout. No faith in Joe Burrow in this stream. On pace for 1,000 by December. Help us out. That's right. If you would like to subscribe to our second channel, it is in the description below. The Tim and Jerris Sports Talk. Here we go. 1st and 10. Three receivers to the right side. Mahomes in the shotgun. They do not force Cincinnati to use the timeout, even though they had the injury player going deep. And he overthrows Tyreek Hill, but there's a defensive holding. With 9 seconds on the clock, are they going to call that pass interference, or is it defensive holding? That could be massive. If it's a pass interference, that's going to be 1st and goal from the 1. Should be defensive holding, I would imagine. Depends if the ball was in the air.
Penalty, but see his eyes,
What are they?
he's looking at
Pass interference that puts them at 1st and goal inside the 5. Oh, that's a disaster. 9 seconds left in the second quarter. It was one or the other. It was clearly a defensive holding. But the ball must have been in the air when the act happened, so that's a pass interference, 1st and goal from the 1. Mahomes in the shotgun, and the Bengals will use their first timeout to get reset. Yikes, oh yikes, oh yikes. Early votes here on the poll. 75% of you say no, the Chiefs will not punt. 21-10, Chiefs on top. 9 seconds remaining to go in the first half. The Chiefs get the ball at halftime. They have to keep him out of the end zone here. Will they or will they not? That's the man. Look, man, Joe Burrow looked like he was about to start crying on the sideline, just seeing this game slip away, realizing that there's only so much he can do. I mean, this defense can't get off the field. 9 seconds to go. Mahomes in the shotgun. They cannot run it here. It's got to be a pass play. Running it here would be super risky. Takes the snap. Mahomes rolling to his left side immediately. Pumping, and throws it into the dirt. Did not find somebody open, so 2nd and goal with 5 seconds left. So it only took 4 seconds off the clock for that play. Second and goal. 5 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Mahomes takes the snap. Play action. Pumping. Throwing it to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill will spin and not get there. The Bengals hold. And that will be the end of the half. Absolutely massive. Unbelievable. And the Bengals keep themselves alive. Tyreek Hill could not escape Eli Apple, and the big tackle there, and the Bengals. Mahomes tried to call timeout, but you did not have any timeouts remaining. So it's 21-10 at halftime. The Chiefs will get the ball first, and what a huge stop there for the Bengals. Because if a touchdown there, it's all but over. But keeping them out of the end zone, now that gives you a little bit of life. Your defense has something positive going into halftime. And let's see if they can stop them on the next drive. Man, wow, that was a stupid call. Yeah, they were trying to go to the end zone. It was just great coverage by the Bengals. I mean, Mahomes, he was clearly looking at the end zone at first, then tried to sling it over to the flat to try to get something to happen quickly. But unfortunately, Tyreek Hill could not make a miss. Trey Hendrickson looked like he was going to be there to help if Eli Apple could not quite bring him down himself. Man, Chiefs stole that from the Cowboy playbook. Bengals need Tony the Tiger to motivate them at halftime. That's it. They're great. Cocosio says, what a game so far. Yeah, Pat Mahomes, 18 for 21, 220 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. Whew. Man. Joe Burrow, 10 for 18, 101 yards and a touchdown. We got ourselves a battle. So Cincinnati, with that stop, says, hey, they're not dead yet. And thank you so much for everybody in the chat. 52 of you here right now. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to go ahead and hop in the Discord. See if Austin's in there and would like to chat. All right. In the game day voice, he says he has some interesting takes coming into this one. This is getting a tad bit spicy, says Zeke. While I'm waiting for him to come into the chat, I'm going to go fill up my water, and I'll be right back.
What's up, Tim? You there? Tim, what's up? See if you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me.
All right, here we go. Is Austin in the chat? What up, Austin?
What's up?
How's it going, bro?
Doing well. How about you?
Not too shabby. So what do you got for us?
No, it's actually, I'd say it's a better game than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a blowout from the start, and it kind of was, but the Bengals started to fight back a little bit.
Yeah, that was a huge stop there at the goal line.
Yeah, it reminded me
massive.
of the Washington stop on the Steelers in last year's game.
Yes, that was massive because, yeah, they had a chance to really blow us out there, and that gave us a little bit of life, and we were able to come back. That's a great comparison.
Yep.
We'll see if they actually can do it, though. That's going to be the key. Can they complete the comeback? So what you're saying is we're not dead yet. That's right, Bonnie. Not dead yet. Love that wall. We all get to stare at. Thanks, Zeke. Who gets the ball after half? The Chiefs get the ball after halftime, which is why that stop was so massive there for the Bengals. Because the Bengals don't get that stop, it turns into a 28-10 game, and the Chiefs get the ball, and the Bengals defense have yet to get a stop before that, so it would have been really, really dangerous. Oh, man. So, Austin, you said you had some interesting takes?
Yeah, I got some. I mean, I've I've definitely been researching the draft a lot lately because we're getting closer. Mm-hmm. I think it's pretty obvious that Aiden Hutchinson is going to go number one.
He's got to be up there because Kayvon Thibodeau's injury slid. Like, Kayvon Thibodeau is an absolute phenom. I haven't watched much of Aiden Hutchinson's. I've heard great things, but I remember watching the Oregon tape last year when I was looking at Javon Holland, and number 5 just jumped off the screen. But yeah, both of them, either one of them, I think is deserving to go at the number 1 spot. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, anyway, I've been seeing a lot of comparisons. A lot of people compare him to, like a prime Jadeveon Clowney, like just extremely fast off the edge. And I think that Kayvon Thibodeau, I think Aiden Hutchinson's going to go number 1. I think that in a few months, they're going to definitely regret taking him number 1, and they should definitely take Kayvon number 1.
Oh, interesting. So you have some comparisons to Aiden Hutchins to the Jadeveon Clowney, who never quite reached the number 1 overall potential.
Yeah, I definitely think Kayvon is going to end up being better. I think you'll definitely start to see that as the season goes on, just not even through stats, but even just through record, because definitely a good edge can help you win. I mean, you can see that through TJ Watt, because if the Steelers didn't have someone like TJ Watt, their record would be much worse.
Yeah, he definitely helped. But they have more pieces than just him on defense. But yeah, TJ
Yeah,
Watt,
for sure.
I mean, he tied, or did he break? Yeah, he tied the record,
No, he
right?
tied it, yeah.
Yeah, with 22 and a half sacks in only 15 games, I think he played. So yeah,
Yeah,
had
he
an
did.
incredible year. For sure. Yeah, I haven't looked too much. As I said, I haven't really looked into Aiden Hutchinson yet, so I don't have a strong opinion one way or the other. And honestly, I don't know how much I am going to look into him because Washington has no chance at him anyway. So
They don't really need him anyways, though.
I would actually be interested in drafting an edge.
Instead of Montez?
In the first round is probably too high. I'm not really interested in drafting one in the first round. But I'm looking for a third round or a fourth round edge rusher, and there's a dude from Kentucky that is rated really high on PFF that I'm going to look into. I think his name was like Pascal or something, that is projected in the third or fourth round. He had like a 91 PFF, and I'm definitely interested in looking at a little bit more of him because we need more rotational guys there at the edge.
Yeah.
Even though we have two great bookends with Chase Young and Montez Sweat. But the thing is that you don't know what Chase Young is going to be coming off the ACL, and you don't have much after him. You know, like James Smith-Williams is okay, Casey Tuhill's really okay, but if you can get another really great rotational guy off the edge, that definitely helps your defense. So I'm not sold on our defensive ends yet.
Well, do you know how good Shaka Toney's going to be? Is he going to be any good?
Shaka Toney, the thing about Shaka Toney is that he's too undersized to be
small.
Be a really consistent, good rotational defensive end. He's mainly only a guy you can throw in on third and long. He has tremendous speed off the edge, but you really can only throw him in on third and long when it's an obvious pass down where he can really pin his ears back and go after it. Like from what I've seen, is Pascal could be an every down defensive end, but I have way more to look into him. I have a lot more to look into a ton of guys. I've really only looked at the quarterback so far, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because I'm gonna be posting at least one, if not two videos a day, looking at different breakdowns of different players for the draft once the Super Bowl happens and the offseason truly starts.
The thing about the draft is that you can get a Pro Bowl in the 7th round, so there's always, I mean, there's a lot of pieces that we need. I mean, I think we should draft we gotta go to the O-line a little bit. We gotta go definitely to the linebackers. Definitely, we probably could use some more maybe receiving pieces, maybe a receiving running back.
Yeah, there's a Deshaun Dixon, projected in like the 5th round. Another guy, and he's a big body dude. I believe he's 6'4", 200 pounds, and he's rated a 91 PFF. He's another guy that I'm going to be really looking into. That right now you can draft him in the 4th, maybe even the 5th round if you want to trade back up. He's a wide receiver, and I'm definitely interested in that. The one thing that I'm going to slightly disagree with you on is offensive line. You
don't think we should go there?
I'm only interested in offensive line if we can add another pick somehow. There is a couple of offensive linemen that are interesting. I think his name is like Smith out of Tulsa, is a guy that can go in like the 3rd or 4th round that can be a very interesting guy, another 90 PFF kind of dude. But the reason I'm not super pressed about offensive line is because of our offensive line coach, that we really can stick a lot of dudes. So if you go cheap in free agency to get like a rotational, not a rotational guy because you don't rotate the offensive lineman, but you get what I'm saying, like a solid backup that you can plug in a pinch and you'll be fine. I'm really interested. Like, I'm okay with that because of how good John Matsko is at the offensive line coach spot. So I'm not extremely pressed to go offensive line unless we add a pick, and then I think that's when we can go. But I'm definitely interested in the linebacker. You want, of course, 100% right on that one. I'm interested in a quarterback for sure, and most likely a first-round quarterback. Yeah, there's some interesting corners for sure. A free safety is something that I'm more interested in. A second receiver. And I think we have 6 picks. So what was it? I said quarterback, linebacker, corner, safety, receiver. And then I'm actually kind of interested in some of these later round running backs.
That's what I was saying. More of like a receiving running back. And I know J.D. McKissick is very good at getting like 8 yards off the screen. But we can definitely use another one that can even get in for some more 2nd and 8s that'll give you 6-7 yards.
Yeah, I'd be curious to look more into Tyson Chandler, I believe his name is. Or is his name not Tyson? Ty Chandler? I think it's actually just Ty Chandler. Tyson Chandler, I think, was the basketball player. But Ty Chandler from North Carolina, he's right now projected to be a 7th-round pick. But he's had some really big games over there in North Carolina behind not a very good offensive line. So he's somebody that I'm actually kind of interested in going for. So if we end up not drafting an offensive lineman in this draft, I am not heartbroken because I want a left. Well, we already paid our left tackle. That's the
I know you like
thing,
you like Sam Cosmi. I know you like him. So
yeah, I mean Sam. There's nothing to dislike about Sam Cosmi. He played absolutely phenomenally this year when he was healthy. So I would definitely. I'm happy with our tackles right now. Well, I have to be happy with our tackles because we already paid Charles Leno. So there's no going back now with Charles Leno. So we have to go with Leno, Sam Cosmi as our tackles. And then the inside, I'm not really pressed if we keep Brandon Sheriff or if we don't. With Wes Switzer, Trace Rouillet, and Eric Flowers, I think that's a good starting 5. Then we can plug in some guys through free agency and let Matsko do his job. And I'm not really heartbroken if we don't draft one. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Eric Flowers. I like him. I don't know. Do you think it would be a smart move to trade Brendan Sheriff for a big-time player? Because we can get someone big. If he's going to leave, then why not go and look in the trade market?
Unfortunately, we can't trade him. It's just impossible because we'd have to franchise tag him again, and it's just not going to work. But anyway, all right, Austin, it was fun talking to you. The second half's just getting on our way. So I'm going to get back to it, and thanks for stopping on through.
Yep.
All right, buddy. All right, we got to kick off, and it was returned to McCole Hardman, returning it back to about the 23-yard line. So that's where Pat Mahomes will start this next drive. So will the Cincinnati defense be able to build off of what went down towards the end of that last half? Or will Pat Mahomes go right back to where he started? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Mahomes, 3 receivers to the right side. McKinnon motions into the backfield. Still 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun at their own 21. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for McKinnon. McKinnon zigzags his way through and dives ahead for a gain of about 6. Jerick McKinnon doing a phenomenal job. He's only got 7 carries, but he's turned those into 38 yards. Dr. Pig, we need to go outside the box and draft an actual bear at D lineman. I think that the dominance would think about the dominance we have. Like an actual bear. I like it. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right side. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Quick throw over to the right side is Pringle. And Pringle will dive ahead for a gain of 5. First down, Kansas City. Yep. Chiefs looking like they're getting right back into this thing. 19 for 22. 226 yards, 3 touchdowns for Mahomes. Already got another first down to start this second half. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Kelsey in motion, but stays to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for McKinnon. McKinnon, again, using that patience, but this time, not a whole lot of room, but he does get a gain of 3. 13 and a half minutes to play here in the third quarter. By the way, if you guys have not used the PFF Draft Simulator, it's a lot of fun. because they do the draft or the PFF grade, so you kind of get a feel of who's actually decent at the different draft picks. Mahomes steps up into the pocket, throwing to the right side and off the hands of Tyreek Hill. Great coverage by number 21, all over it. Did not get fooled by that one. CJ Osoma coming back out onto the sideline on crutches. Good defense there by Hinton all over him. Or Hilton, whatever his name is. May have gotten there a little early, but good coverage. 3rd and 7. 2 receivers to each side. Mahomes in the shotgun. Maybe a blitz here coming from Kansas City. They do blitz. Low snap. Mahomes does get it. Floats it into the air. And Travis Kelce could not haul it in. Flowers did a great job on the coverage. Kelce gets up shaking his head. I'm not sure if he thought that Flowers got there early. But, man, Kelce definitely had an opportunity at making that grab. Mahomes floating it up there for him. And Kelce could not make the catch. Here we go, 4th and 7. All right, the Bengals step up and get a quick 3. Well, it's not a 3 and out. They did get a first down, I believe. But either way, they force a punt. So, hey, 73% of you said the punt will not happen. Well, it did. So there's Townsend in to punt it away, and they will get it inside their own 20. So the Chiefs have punted. 21-10. All right, so we got a commercial break. But as I was saying, yeah, if you haven't used the PFF mock draft simulator, as I said, it can be a lot of fun to find out some interesting names, because if you click like the more underneath there, you can clearly see their PFF grades. So there's some guys that are like in the 4th, 5th, 6th round projected right now that have like high 80 PFFs or 90 PFF. And there's definitely some interesting prospects late. And at least that, maybe you don't just trust that blindly. Like, I'm not going to trust that blindly. But it gives me an opportunity to see, hey, who has some good tape out there according to PFF. I can watch them myself and kind of get a feel for how they're actually doing. So it's a cool little tool to use, at least to get started if you're interested in looking at draft picks. This freak list is a thing. It is who is the most freakish athlete in college football. I gotcha. All right, what's the next one? I've never even heard of the website you were talking about. Oh, well, PFF has been around for a while, but the Pro Football Focus, yeah, that's what a lot of people use for just looking up how players in the NFL are doing. But they've started more and more doing college players, and it's a lot of fun just to do some draft simulators and see, especially because you can pick whoever team you want to pick as. Of course, I usually do it as Washington. But if you want to do it as your favorite team, whether you're a Bengals fan, a Chiefs fan, or some other fan, you can make it however you want. So it's definitely a good tool to use. All right. Will Jamar Chase end up with 100+ yards? Yes or no? Will Jamar Chase wake up? Jamar Chase right now only has 8 yards on the day. Last time these two played, he ended up with well over 200 receiving yards. Will Jamar Chase get over 100 yards today? $12:47 to go here in the third quarter. Burrow under center, 3 receivers to the left side. Burrow takes the snap, handoff, no, play action. Steps up into the pocket, going deep, has a man wide open as T. Higgins, and Higgins still going, and tackled at the 39-yard line of the Chiefs. Here come the Bengals. The Bengals finding themselves down 18 points, but did not get rattled. And now they're back inside Kansas City territory, only down 11. Maybe with Hutchinson last year, this year he dropped weight and is one of the most athletic. Thibodeaux is long and strong, but does not have as much agility as Hutch. I got you. I haven't watched Hutch, but I know that Kayvon is the real deal. 2 receivers each side. Burrow under center. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side is Mixon. Mixon will dive ahead for what he can and maybe gets a yard, maybe 2. Jaron Reed on the tackle. Will the Rams have fans in their stadium tonight? I don't know. Will they? Last time it was the Rams at home, and there was a lot of Niners fans. A lot of Niners fans. Early poll says 62% of you say yes, Jamar Chase will end up with 100 yards. We shall see. Put your votes in. 2nd and 9. Joe Burrow in shotgun. 2 seconds on the play clock. Burrow is not going to get... Wait a minute. There it is. Not going to get the playoff. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Office number 9. 5-yard penalty. Still second.
Did not get the snap off. Uh-oh. 5-yard penalty now turns it into a 2nd and 14. Hutchinson's a beast, says Nick Bosa is his ceiling and Ryan Kerrigan is his floor. Fair enough. 2nd and 14. Two receivers to each side. Burrow in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, throwing it over the middle. Incomplete! Willie Gay. Is his name even Willie? I just want to say it's Willie, but I thought it was Willie. He is playing phenomenally. I think it's Willie Gay, isn't it? It is Willie Gay. He has been awesome in coverage right now. He's batted it, I think, at least 2 balls away, maybe even 3. He's all over it. All right, 3rd and 14 now for Joe Burrow. In the shotgun, Samaje Perine in the backfield with him. 11:08 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bengals down by 11. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Looking, scanning, going deep. And Higgins could not climb the ladder and get it. It was a little bit overthrown there by Burrow. 4th and 14. And that will force the punting unit. Get this tutty, please, says Shima. Unfortunately, that did not pan out. Charvarius Ward on the coverage. He is having himself a game. Got a signed rookie card from Ryan Kerrigan's son. Oh, nice. That's a good one. He won't have pick sixes like Kerrigan. Yeah. I doubt that Tib will do agility tests. If I was Tib, then I would not do 3-cone. I would do the 40 and bench. I also think Karlaftis should not do the 3-cone. It is only a negative. Interesting. I mean, it depends on what they're practicing. I mean, it could be a huge positive. I mean, if they crushed it, who knows? Oh, Pringle. There for the fair catch. Does get tapped by the defender. He a little floppage, but does not draw the flag. So, all right. The Chiefs will get the ball back up by 11 with 10:57 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Will they add to their lead, or will the Bengals get another stop? Tony Romo says Tyrann Mathieu is playing a rover fire zone safety that smells like a pick 6. Interesting. Well, Joe Burrow don't give him out for free. He's going to have to really earn that pick 6 if he wants it. That's going to be tough. Has Joe Burrow thrown a pick 6 yet in his career? He may have. I'm curious. Joe Burrow pick 6. Joe Burrow throws pick 6 NFL. Okay, so he did throw one earlier this year, September 19th. Oh, I remember watching that game. Denzel Ward. I forgot about that one. So he's thrown at least 2 pick sixes. I remember this one. This draft is a defensive draft. Fair enough. Now is the perfect time to fix your defense. There you go. I don't trust the Combine. Reason number 1, Jamin Davis looked good there. Well, the Combine is not end-all, be-all. Don't get me wrong. And there was concerns. I mean, you could go back and watch my video on Jamin Davis. There was definitely concerns about Jamin Davis coming into the league for sure. But you're right. The Combine is what surged him into a first-round pick because of all that athletic ability. But it's a good tool to use. I'm still pro NFL Combine. But yeah, you don't just look at the NFL Combine and say, all right, I've seen enough. No, you got to watch the tape. And that's what would have drawn most people concerns for Jamin Davis, but not our talent evaluators. Kyle Hamilton is a beast, so I hear, for Notre Dame. What I want to know is if the Skins will get their franchise quarterback before 2085. That is hilarious. All right, here we go. Mahomes inside their own 7-yard line. In the shotgun. 2 tight ends to the left side, 2 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Play action. Steps up into the pocket. Floats it out to the flat. Clyde the glide catches it, and he makes the first guy miss and will get tackled from behind by Wilson for a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Chiefs. I disagree. Martin Mayhew. Jamison Williams is overhyped. I wouldn't doubt that for a half second. All right, Mahomes. Under center, Clyde the glide, the single back. Puts a man in motion, takes a snap, jet sweep to the right side is Hardman. Hardman has blockers in front, and he will go out of bounds, but not until after a first down. They will give it to him right around the 20-yard line, moving the chains for the Chiefs. Drake London and Traylon Burks are incredible. I think Garrett Wilson is a bit overrated from Ohio State. Okay. I am so anti-first-round wide receiver, you don't understand. I am very anti-first-round receivers. Just under 10 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Chiefs have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Bengals defensive coordinator over there getting hyped. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle for Clyde, and Clyde will fight for an extra yard or 2, and it looks like a gain of 4 up to their own 24-yard line. My fave is Traylon. Fair enough. I know he's a big body guy. Kind of compares, I think, to Mike Evans, I think they said. 2nd and 6. I would never take a first-round wide receiver in the first 15 picks. Probably not in the first 20 picks. Maybe in the first round, late first round, because you're going to have a good team. And it's nice to add a piece, but I am totally anti-first receiver. Here we go. Mahomes rolling to his right side, going deep, and throwing it out of bounds. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Chiefs. Roger Smith predicting a big play incoming. Let's see if he has the foresight. 8:53 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 6. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3rd and 6. Mahomes puts Hardman in motion from left to right. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Steps up into the pocket. Throwing it over the middle. Had a man and cannot connect. Pringle could not haul it in. And that's going to be a 2nd punt in a row for the Kansas City Chiefs. Pringle. Ooh, a little holding there by Hilton. No call. Okay, a little bit overthrown. Pringle tried to bring in the one-hand grab. Could not do it. Hilton getting a little handsy, but no call made. Just like we talked about, this referee crew is one of the least friendly to wide receivers in the league. They do not call a lot of defensive holdings. Now we got a fair catch caught right around the 35-yard line. And that is where the Bengals will start this next drive, down by 11. Pickens is tough, but I think he might be 3 for me depending on how he tests. I gotcha. A fire zone safety playing Rover is basically a triple threat, I guess you mean. Last strong safety that could do that was Harrison from the Pats. Rodney Harrison? Oh, okay. Fair enough. London and Burks, top 15 players in the draft. Olave, Wilson, Dotson, Pickens, top 40 players in the draft. I just disagree. No wide receiver to me is a top 15 player. Seriously. I just immediately write them off. They're not top 15 players. There's just too much talent deep in the draft to draft a receiver in the top 15. You just don't do it. Because if you're drafting in the top 15, you need way more than a wide receiver, okay? You do not need a wide receiver to fix your team. You need O-line, you need D-line, you may need a quarterback, you need linebacker play. Like, there's a lot more of positions I would go to before going wide receiver because wide receivers are really good late. Wide receivers is a glamour position. There's a lot of people that like to play it. Like, there's a reason why in the United States we have way more phenomenal basketball players than we have phenomenal tennis players. Why? Because every little kid, especially every little boy, grabs a basketball at some point in their life and starts playing basketball with the friends. Even if they stink, everybody has grabbed a basketball and shot the ball. There's millions and millions of kids that have never touched a tennis racket and never played, right? So it's the same idea. The wide receivers, everybody wants to play wide receiver. Everybody wants to be a running back, right? Everybody wants to be the quarterback. But the quarterbacks are obviously a whole lot tougher. But as far as wide receivers, if you're somewhat of an athlete, you're going to be playing wide receiver, whether it be a pickup game or whether you're playing peewee, whatever. You're playing wide receiver because everybody wants to play wide receiver. There's so many good wide receivers in the draft year in and year out. You don't draft one of the top 15 players. PFF values wide receivers over O-line. That is the stupidest thing anybody could say. If you don't think so, then it's just no idea. Why does he run like that? I don't know. I think we're drafting Corral in the first because he seems like a Rivera culture guy. You might be right, Mato, but I don't like it. Are you saying the Giants drafting Saquon second overall was a mistake? just a little mistake. All right, here we go. And I love me some Saquon, but definitely you don't draft a running back at number 2 overall. Takes a snap, handoff to the right side is Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon bouncing it outside, and he will get a gain of 5. Travarius Ward pushing him out of bounds. Boom, 2-hour gym grind done. There you go, Pat. 2-hour gym grind. There you go. Remember those days? Not anymore for me. Definitely not anymore for me. Tim, I love my defense. Any team, I am a defensive super guru. Chiefs will pick Joe very soon, and I agree. Never take a wide receiver in the first. There you go, Station 9. 2nd and 5. 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side, and it's caught for a gain of 4 by Sample, the tight end. I agree, Yager, 100% that Saquon Barkley was a mistake. You don't draft running backs in the first. You don't pay running backs a ton of money. And you don't trade for running backs. Running backs are a dime a dozen. McCole Hardman and Tyreek Hill getting into it a little bit. Some words going back and forth. All right, 3rd and 1 here for the Bengals. 7.5 to go in the third quarter. Heavy formation here. Burrow under center. Takes the snap. QB sneak up the middle, and he will get it with relative ease. And that'll be moving the chains up to about the 46-yard line of the Bengals. J.C. Wolfson, the sideline reporter. Don't know what she has to say. McCole Hardman has planes in his ears. on his earrings. Interesting. Burrow under center. 2 tight ends. Now Chase goes in motion. Quick pitch play to the left side is Mixon. Mixon has blockers in front, but nice play there by number 55. Makes him hesitate a little bit, and the swarm tackle gets there, and will get basically nothing, maybe a half yard. There is a late flag coming out. Let's see what the flag is. Seems like the Chiefs defense is happy about it, whatever it is. All right, let's see what he says. Ooh, number 84 giving the shove. That's going to be a unnecessary roughness at the end of the play. And yeah, that'll be a big penalty there. 2nd and 10. Interesting. They don't take any yards off? That doesn't seem right. They threw the flag. Did they pick it up? Not sure. 2nd and 10. Burrow in the shotgun. Terrible camera angle. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Looking to throw. Rolling to his left side. Escapes the pressure. Now going back to his right side. Throws on the run. Has a man open. It's Jamar Chase. And Jamar Chase gets pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 16, 17 yards. Joe Burrow showing some magic there in the pocket. Escaping Jones and Ingram. Keeping his eyes downfield. Throws a nice accurate pass on the run. Jamar Chase continuing to move with his quarterback. Travarius Ward thought the play was over. Did not get back in time. And completes the pass. I wonder what, I guess they picked up that flag. I guess they did not call the flag because that should have been a 15-yard penalty with shoving after the play. But they did not do it. Up to the 32-yard line. Burrow under center takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Mixon. And Mixon will get nothing on that one. 2nd down and 10. 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Cincinnati has the ball inside Chiefs territory. Down by 11. Plenty of time left. So one of the coaches on the sideline for the Bengals, hot on that one. Prince getting beat by Chris Jones. Could not get in front of him. So 2nd and 10. Burrow takes the snap, drops back to pass, throwing it over to the right side. Incomplete. Fitting on the coverage, but late flags coming in. And that should be a pass interference. Move the chains for another 1st down.
27. Spot foul. Automatic 1st down.
Automatic 1st down. It'll only be a gain of about 5 yards on the penalty. All right. Jamar Chase definitely selling that one a little bit. If Jamar Chase didn't sell that one, that's not a call. If he tries to fight through it, they've been letting that happen all day long. Okay, he definitely grabbed the left arm, though. Good call there by the ref. Fitton definitely grabbing Jamar Chase's left arm. 4:58 to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Takes the snap, play action. Burrow setting up the screen, floats it, and one hand grab by Mixon with room to run. And he's going to get inside the 10. The little floater. Great little touch pass by Joe Burrow. 1st and goal inside the 10 come the Bengals. Told you, Roger, this guy Joe Burrow. Well, you know about Joe Burrow. You know he was good. But you were saying it was going to be a blowout for the Chiefs. But Joe Burrow, he's saying another story here. You take the player that is positionless? Fair enough. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left side. Tight end goes in motion. Now he's in the fullback spot. Eye formation. Burrow takes the snap. Play action. Steps up into the pocket. Pump fake. And down goes Burrow. There's a flag on the play, though. But that is the 1st sack of the game. Penalties decline. Melvin Ingram finally getting to Joe Burrow. They've put pressure on him all day. Prince getting beat on the right side. Holding call for sure. Try to get off of him late. But yeah, worst case of both worlds. If you're going to hold, you may as well tackle him. Because otherwise you just gave him a free down. Because you didn't complete the play. And you lost yards anyway. 2nd and goal from the 15. Burrow in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 2 bunched to the right, 2 receivers out wide to the left. 8 seconds on the play clock. Burrow giving us one of the championship belts, he says. Takes the snap, blitz coming, quick throw, and batted down at the line. Melvin Ingram making his presence felt here in the red zone. Back-to-back big plays for Ingram. Please, Tim, please watch 75, please. Okay. 3rd and goal. 3:46 to go. Is that Prince? Prince has been getting beat, that's for sure. He gets destroyed every play. Yeah, that's that Prince for sure. 3rd and goal. Joe Burrow, 0 for 4 in the red zone today. He's in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his left side. Burrow takes the snap, drops back to pass, setting up the screen for Pirine. Pirine nowhere to go. He's just going to dive ahead for a gain of 2, and that will bring out the field goal unit. Good defense in the red zone there for the Chiefs, but the Bengals, with the made field goal here, can make this a 1-possession game again. And they have done a good job the last 3 drives not allowing points coming for the Chiefs. 3:20 to go and counting. Evan McPherson, the rookie kicker. He is 9-9 here in the postseason. This is the most all-time by a rookie, and he can add to his total. 31-yard attempt from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. This kid has ice in his veins. He doesn't know how to miss. There's a flag on the play, though. What's the flag going to be? Uh-oh, is this going to be a free first down for the... Or is this after the play? What are they calling here?
8-point game.
All right, they're not going to talk about it. Whatever the flag is, either way, the Bengals get up to 13 points. The Chiefs still at 21. Plenty of football left. Anything could happen. Pat Mahomes has definitely not been the same quarterback he was in the first half. He's 20 for 27, 230 yards, and 3 touchdowns so far. He's only had 8 passing yards in the second half. So not a very good start here lately. Prince is getting punked at the line. Yeah, that's happening for sure. Dr. Pig says, I hate P. Ryan. I don't hate P. Ryan. Samaje P. Ryan didn't work out here, that's for sure. But yeah, he's not a great running back. Definitely should not have been drafted. Definitely should not have been drafted. Jarrett Patterson's better than him, and he was an undrafted free agent. Rookie Bengal kicker has NFL rookie record longest field goal 59 yards. Yeah. I'm telling you, I wanted this kid. Did I make a video on that one? Did I make a video? Oops. On Tim's Sports Talk. Evan McPherson. It doesn't appear that I did. Does not appear that I did. Unfortunate. Because I definitely wanted him. He's a stud. I know it's off topic, Tim, and you might not want to talk about it here, but what is next for Brady? Well, the thing is that he's under contract for Tampa. So if he is coming back, he's got to play for Tampa. So we'll see how that goes. Tim, you may need to watch, or may need to get a new Wizards jersey. Well, we'll see when that happens. Yeah, definitely am not buying a lot of merch right now from anybody. We're trying to save money. We're looking to buy a house probably within the next year. Not exactly sure when, but definitely don't have extra money to spend. That's for sure. That's for sure. Alrighty. What do we have here? McPherson to kick it away. The kick is off, and it will be a touchback. So Mahomes starting at their own 25-yard line. been a good season for the Bengals regardless of what happens? Absolutely. They're on the right trajectory, no doubt. Mahomes in the shotgun. Hardman goes in motion, 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for McKinnon. McKinnon zigzags his way through, and a nice carry. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Chiefs at their own 32-yard line. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. McKinnon, 9 carries, 49 yards on the day. Chiefs go over 100 yards rushing, 17 carries, 102 yards as a team. Hilaire's doing a good job, 5 carries, 32 yards himself. Bunch formation here. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap. Play action. Pumping. Throwing it over the middle. Batted. Intercepted! Big boy number 92 picks off Pat Mahomes. And the Bengals get the ball back inside Chiefs territory. Wow! What a huge mistake here. Mahomes pump fake, threw it to the big boy, tipped him to himself, and Pat Mahomes needs to make a tackle. Not even sure who he was going to. It's Hill. Hill makes the play. Wow. Wow. B.J. Hill gets the interception. Mahomes sticks out that lip, says, all right, fair play. It is what it is. We'll come back. We'll make some things happen. And here we go. Burrow under center at the 27-yard line of the Chiefs. Burrow takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Mixon. Mixon cuts it back up the middle. Nice running by Joe Mixon. Gets a gain of 5 up to the 22-yard line. Bonnie says, yes. And the Bengals, they're not dead yet. Just kidding. They're very much into this game. This game is totally within anybody's reach. Niners versus Bengals Super Bowl, says Pat. We'll see. Roger Smith says that was incredible. Yeah, big boy making some things happen. 2nd and 5, 1:40 and counting here in the third quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Higgins goes in motion to the right now. 3 receivers to the right. Burrow takes a snap. 4-man rush. Steps up in the pocket. Going to the right side. Has a man wide open as Jamar Chase. Tackled at around the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Bengals. Jamar Chase up to 30 yards on the day now. Actually, no, 47 yards on the day. 65% of you said yes, he will get to 100 yards on the day. Here we go. 1st and goal, they're going to give him the 5-yard line. Burrow under center. Higgins goes in motion from left to right. Burrow takes the snap, drops back. No, handoff up the middle for Mixon, and Mixon will get a gain of, they're going to give him 2.5 on the play. 2nd and goal. Bonnie, you have a new team every week. Bandwagon at its finest. That's funny. Tim, you see the new logo? I see a logo. I can't really see what it is, but awesome. Good for you. And YouTube banner. No, I have not seen it all. So good for you, man. Need to capitalize. Yep, we'll see if they can. Burrow under center. 3 receivers to the right side. Burrow takes the snap. Play action. Looking to throw. Going to the end zone and incomplete. Looking for Jamar Chase. Fenton all over him. Be 3rd and goal here for the Bengals. 18 seconds to go in the third quarter. You know, they're not in desperation mode here. They can take the field goal to go within 5. But when you're this close to the end zone, you like to come away with 7. Well, in this case, they may even go for the 2, so maybe 8. 3 receivers to the right side. Burrow in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Floating it to the end zone. And Jamar Chase uses that body, and this one turns into a touchdown. And it's 21-19. Joe Burrow will go for 2, and we could have a tied game about to go into the fourth quarter. Jamar Chase hitting the back shoulder throw. Nice throw there by Burrow, and Chase making him correct. Touchdown, Bengals. Here we go. Burrow in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right side. Jamar Chase on the left. Now 1 receiver goes on the motion to the left with him. So 2 receivers to each side. Burrow in the shotgun. Burrow takes the snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the left side. Caught wide open is number 11. I don't even know who that is. It's Taylor who makes the 2-point conversion. And we got a tied ball game, 21-21. Wow. What a game. What a game. What a game. Bengals fans are pumped up right now in the bars across America. Here we go. Swivel it, PAT. That's right. What a game, says Roger Smith. You are not lying. All right, so we have a tied game. Now it is tied. Who you got? Who you got? Do you have the Chiefs? Or do you have Joe Mother Fudgin' Burrow? Who you got? Who you got? Tony the Tiger nods approvingly. That's right, Big. Bonnie says, holy moly, we got ourselves a ball game. Let's go, Joe the Iceman Burrow. Shima says, this makes me happy. There you go. There you go. The queefs. Here we go. Evan McPherson to kick it away. And it will be another touchback. So Pat Mahomes has definitely looked suspect here over in this second half. He was absolutely on fire in the first half, but he has been nothing but. The Chiefs have punted twice and thrown an interception in the last 3 drives, all coming in this second half. Will Pat Mahomes turn it back on? You know he can. It's just now a matter of will he do it. Under center goes Pat Mahomes. 2 receivers to each side. Harmon now motions over to the right. Takes the snap. Play action. Mahomes setting up the screen. And it's going to be dropped by Jerick McKinnon. Bengals scoop it up, but that is clearly an incomplete pass. I can hear Kirk Cousins in the distance. You like that? You like that? That's funny. Kikosio says, what a game, man. That's right. Brady with the comeback. Mahomes is like Aldi Mahomes, like the off-brand in Ireland. That's funny. Love his name. That's right. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Pat Mahomes in the shotgun. McKinnon motions. Now he's going all the way to the left side. Takes the snap. Mahomes looking, scanning, caught by Travis Kelce over the middle, and will get tackled after a gain of 7. Up to their own 32-yard line, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Joe Burrow, 17 for 29, 210 yards and 2 touchdowns, waking up here in the second half. Pat Mahomes, 21 for 30, 237 yards and 3 touchdowns and a pick. Man, that is only the second interception for Pat Mahomes at home in his playoff career. Only his second at home throughout his entire career in the playoffs. Bengals can steal this game with that kicker golden toe. How did the expert scout say this kid was a dud? I would hate to pass up on a stud kicker and then beats me down the road, shaking my head. Yeah, I was all over Evan McPherson for sure. That last play before the half may come to haunt the Chiefs. Yeah, that was definitely a huge play. Huge play by the Cincinnati defense, keeping them out of the end zone. For sure. But still a lot of game left. We have seen Mahomes in this position before. We saw it just last week, the back and forth affair we had between him and Josh Allen. But will Joe Burrow have enough? We shall see. Shima, that last play before the half. Yeah, no, sorry. I don't think he likes the Chiefs. Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Bengals, Niners, Bengals, Niners, Bengals, Niners, says Pat. We shall see. Yeah, if Mahomes wins this game, he'll be to 3 straight Super Bowls. When's the last time somebody went to 3 straight Super Bowls? Was it the Bills, as far as a quarterback is concerned? It might be the Bills, honestly. Very impressive for the young man. But Joe Burrow, also extremely impressive. Gotta respect these two quarterbacks. Gotta. Okay, 3rd and 3. Chiefs fans in numbers here at Arrowhead Stadium. 15 minutes remain in this football game. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. McKinnon, motions into the backfield. Mahomes takes the snap. 3-man rush. Steps up into the pocket. And now escapes. Rolling to his right side. Steps up. Goes back to the middle. Spinning around, avoiding the rush. No, he cannot do it. And down goes Mahomes. And there is the first sack for the Chiefs. Great coverage in the secondary. Nobody apparently open. At least Pat Mahomes didn't find him. He had plenty of time to do it. He had protection all over the place, but could not find it. And Mahomes also could not escape for a first down on his feet. So now the Bengals will get the ball back and have a chance to take their first lead of the game. Townsend in to punt it away. There's the kick. And it's a pretty good kick, caught at around the 23-yard line. And Taylor going to his left side. He'll get a decent gain. Oh, slips a couple of tackles and gets tackled right around the 34-yard line. So Joe Burrow will have phenomenal field position here. And the Chiefs, their sphincters might get a little tight. Might be getting a little tight here in the second half. This has turned on its head. You ain't lying, Pat. Mahomes is pulling off his best Carson Wentz impression right now. That's funny. Bengals changed their cover too. Fair enough. How you like me now? Says Bonnie Smith. What's up? Here we go. Tight end in motion. Burrow under center. Mixon the single back. Takes the snap. Play action. Burrow steps into the pocket. Going deep and intercepted. Did he catch it? Snead makes the grab and it's intercepted. Given right back to the Chiefs. Snead makes the pick. Oh no, Jamar Chase, Snead. Ooh, little holding there. Ooh, he was taken for a ride. Let's see, does he actually make this grab? Yep, knees inbounds. Yes, sir. This is a pick. But uh-oh. Hey, the refs are not doing a good job of calling these holding penalties. Definitely was hanging on to that jersey, taking a ride on Jamar Chase's back, but either way, pick city. Now both quarterbacks have thrown interceptions, and the Chiefs will get the ball back with a tied football game, 14:01 to go. That's right, I jinxed. I didn't think Joe Burrow would be this good this early in his career. That's hilarious. Oh, I did. I was all over Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, he was incredible in LSU. And yes, I know he had a stacked team around him. He had Jamar Chase. He had Terrace Marshall. He had Justin Jefferson. Zach Moss. Not Zach Moss. What was the... Thaddeus Moss. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, Thaddeus Moss at tight end. Sadiq Charles was a really good left tackle at the college level. His team was really stacked over there in LSU, But when you watch him play, he had such command of the offense. Very accurate, finding tight windows. He was incredible. And so I'm not surprised by his abilities at all. I am surprised that the Bengals are here right now because I didn't think their team was that good as a whole. But as far as Joe Burrow, I am not shocked by his abilities at all. Tim, remember 2 to 3 weeks ago, I asked you about L'Jarius Sneed. I always knew dude was good. Yeah, I wasn't hip, that's for sure. And I don't know if I would still say he was really good, but he made a phenomenal play on that one, that's for sure. Burrow just threw a bad pass. Sneed is average. He ain't nothing special. I don't think he's very good. I mean, I don't think he's like a great corner by any means, but he was good on that play. He was very good on that play. Undercut it, made the pick, did a good job. This season got to be one of the best ever when you think about it. There was a lot of phenomenal games, especially on primetime. There was a lot of really good games that came down to the wire for sure. Spooky Dookie, them down the toilet. Ooh, Bonnie. Don't even know what you mean by that, but 42 of you in the house. Thank you so much. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Also, subscribe to the channel. 3 receivers to the left side. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. And zigzagging over his way. Pinballing for a 3-yard gain. Goes Clyde the Glide Hilaire. .13.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 6. Chiefs have the ball right around midfield at the 49-yard line of the Bengals. Kelsey goes in motion, now comes back to the right side, so 2 receivers to the right. Mahomes takes the snap, 4-man rush, quick throw over to the flat, and overthrown for Clyde. Man, he really slung that one out there. Put a little bit too much oomph on that ball. 3rd and 6. Mahomes definitely not looking very himself right now. He's not looking very good. He's looking like how he looked in the beginning of the season, honestly. Not very accurate, throwing it all over the place, putting the ball in harm's way. Let's see if he can get calmed down and get something going. 3 receivers bunch to his left side here, 3rd and 6. Mahomes takes the snap. 4-man rush. Mahomes, pump fake, steps up to the pocket, and down goes Mahomes again! Trey Hendrickson, the free agent acquisition, beats the left tackle, and it's 4th down. Brown just got absolutely destroyed on that play, and Hendrickson, who had a phenomenal year of his own, I think he ended up with like 16 sacks, and he gets another one right there. And that's the 2nd sack of the game on Mahomes, and that'll bring up another 4th down. Towson to punt it away. Towson gets the snap. There's the punt. And nice high kick. It'll be fair caught. No, it will not. Oh, bad punt. That thing went too far into the end zone. It didn't even bounce inside the field of play. That just went immediately to a touchback, so that will give Joe Burrow the ball at the 20-yard line in a tied ball game. Looking like Tim on 3rd down, sure. Kermit the QB got nothing in the second half. So far, so true. Choke job by Pat and the offense. You ain't lying right now, Roger. They are flopping hard. I told you that in the Discord, didn't I? I said this game is going to be decided by Pat Mahomes. If Pat Mahomes can beat Pat Mahomes, then the Bengals wouldn't have enough. But Pat Mahomes is not Pat Mahomes today, and the Bengals are right back in this football game. I'm telling you, defense changed their coverage, giving Mahomes different looks. Fair enough. I can't see the secondary, obviously, with what they're calling. I would love to be able to. I think they should make that happen, an all-22 look, instead of zooming in on the offensive line. I think they should totally change that. You rattle Mahomes, he frustrates easily, and then he is mistake-prone. It's been that way for his losses. I guess so. They are in trouble. Just brutal choke job by Patrick the Great. well, Joe Cool might win it pitiful. We'll see. Joe Burrow is definitely looking solid, but he did just throw a pick there himself, so neither quarterback really having their best day. Man, they're right there neck and neck as far as what kind of day they are having. But we'll see. I hope Mahomes throws 4 more picks. I wouldn't gamble on that one. All right, here we go. So Joe Burrow getting it on his own 20-yard line. Tied ball game here. 21 apiece with 12:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Last drive, Joe Burrow threw an interception. Let's see how he responds. Here we go. Burrow in the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff up the middle for Mixon. Mixon zigzagging a little bit, and we'll get a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Bengals. Need to look at all 22 film after this game. It's well, I do have NFL all 22 film. Fair enough. If only the Chiefs had Heineke right now. That is hilarious. Roger wants the Chiefs to win this game. He said the Chiefs were going to win it. Here we go. Burrow in the shotgun. T. Higgins goes in motion. 2 receivers each side. Pump faking. Burrow rolling to his right side. Looking, scanning the field. And throwing it. And it is caught, but they're going to say he's out of bounds. Bolton got his hands on that one. But the refs come in saying incomplete. Let's take a look here. Does he get 2 feet? Oh, yes, sir. No, he dropped it. He dropped it. Never mind. The ball slipped through the rookie's hand, Nick Bolton, and ended up hitting the ground. If he would have caught that cleanly, his knee was in bounds, but incomplete. 3rd and 7. Joe Burrow survives. 2 receivers to each side. Burrow in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Jones is there. And Joe Burrow escapes the sack. And he does it again. He's tip-and-toeing. Reaching for the first down. Joe Burrow escapes the sack twice. Chris Jones had him in his grasp. Then dives at his legs. And he could not get him. Unbelievable. Jones had 2 opportunities. And it's a first down, Bengals. Wow. 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 The Chiefs, 2 faulty plays in a row, and the Bengals, the Burrows, get to move the chains. Burrow takes the snap, handing it off the middle, and Mixon this time gets stood up at the line. Maybe gets a half yard. 2nd and about 10 coming up for the Bengals. Holy smokes. Raiders hired Josh McDaniels. Imagine if he doesn't go there like he did in Indy. Oh, did they try to hire him? And yeah, I know he wanted to stay in New England for a while there, for sure. He was really enjoying being an offensive coordinator. Whoa. Here we go. 2nd. Oh, they did give him a yard. So 2nd and 9. 2 receivers to each side. Burrow takes the snap. Drops back to pass, throwing it to Boyd in the flat. Boyd makes the first guy. Cannot escape it completely, but he will gain a yard. Snead on the tackle. I forgive him now for almost throwing that pick. Yeah, that was definitely a bad throw there by Burrow. All right, big 3rd down and 8 coming up here now for Joe Burrow. Burrow, 3 receivers to his left, takes the snap, 4-man rush, zone coverage. Joe Burrow steps up in the pocket, and he's going to run for another 1st down. Sliding, the ball does hit the ground, but nonetheless, 1st down, Bengals. Joe Burrow using those legs again, avoiding the rush. Great job there by Joe Burrow. Ooh, little face mask not called. All right, still a tied game. 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Burrow and the Bengals moving now on the Chiefs. 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap, play action. Burrow drops back, and the play is called dead. I'm not sure exactly what happened here. Let's take a look. Listen.
Trying to call a timeout.
Prior to snap. First charge timeout. Cincinnati.
Ooh.
30-second timeout.
Cincinnati calls a 30-second timeout here, and this is not a game you want to waste timeouts on. Uh-oh. That could come back to haunt them if it comes down to a close game. But we're a long way from that. You definitely do not want to waste timeouts in a tied ball game here in the 4th quarter. See, they got away from running it with toughness and physicality with McKinnon and lost their way to spineless gun runs and passes. The RSO, baby. The RSO. Tom, crazy legs. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Joe Burrow using those legs to extend plays and make some things happen. Running for 2 3rd and somewhat longs, a 3rd and 7 and a 3rd and 8, and he ran for both of them. Here we go. Burrow takes a snap, handoff to Joe Mixon, and Mixon will get a gain of 1. There is a flag on the play, though. See what the flag was. Was it false start or offsides?
Offside.
Oh, offsides.
Defense number 55.
Defense number 55, Frank Clark, gets called for the early jump. So that will repeat 1st down. 1st and 5 coming up for the Bengals. All right, clock continues to move. 8:40 to go in the 4th quarter. 1st and 5. Up at midfield now after the penalty. Burrow in the shotgun. Three receivers to the right side. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Quick throw to the right side. Caught wide open is T. Higgins. T. Higgins, can he get around the edge? Yes, he can. And he turns upfield. Still going. And tackled at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Bengals. They are now inside field goal range for the young kicker, Evan McPherson. McPherson has been so big for them this playoffs. And the Chiefs starting to get a little scared. Let's see what happens. Can they keep him out of the end zone? 7:45 to play here in the 4th quarter. Burrow under center. Chase goes in motion. 3 receivers to the left side now. Single back formation. Burrow takes the snap. Handoff to the right side. And this time the flag stops the play. So most likely a false start.
False start. Offense number 67. 5-yard penalty.
All right, offense number 67. Big boy in the middle gets called for the false start. So now that'll move him back 5 yards, 1st and 15. Keep Mahomes right in the pine. That's number one way to beat the Chiefs is don't give that ball to Pat Mahomes. My CBS scoreboard been gone for 5 minutes. I just noticed that. Yeah, it was definitely all over the place there for a second, but it's back. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right side. Burrow in the shotgun. Uh-oh. Got stoppage in play. Not sure the refs. What's going on?
Extend drives and
Please reset the game clock to 7:36. And it'll go on the snap, not on the whistle.
Okay. So, little premature clock start there. So nothing major. So 7:36 to go. 1st and 15. 2 drippy days. What do you miss? A lot. 7:36 to go here in the 4th quarter. 3 receivers to the right side. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. Burrow. Changing the play at the line. Puts the tight end in motion. A little shift here. Tyler Boyd on the line of scrimmage. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Blitz coming. Has good protection. Going to the right side and a little bit overthrown. Looking for T. Higgins. And that'll bring up 2nd and 15 now for the Bengals. Wait, yours is back? I see it. I see a CBS scoreboard here. 21-21. 21-21 with 7:32 to go here. 2nd and 15 inside Chiefs territory. Station says pick 6 coming. Uh-oh. Let's see if he calls it. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Drops back. Quick throw over to the right side. Caught by Jamar Chase. And immediately tackled after a gain of about 6. So that'll bring up to the 34-ish yard line. So that makes it a 52-yard field goal attempt for McPherson if they don't get the first down here. Definitely a makeable kick for the young man. He's made a 54-yarder this playoffs, and he also made a 59-yarder in the regular season. He has plenty of leg, so it's 3rd and 8 coming up for the Bengals. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, throwing it to the right side. In the flat is Pirine, and Pirine gets stood up at the line of scrimmage, so that'll bring up 4th and 8. And here comes that 52-yard attempt that we just foreshadowed. Will McPherson, the rookie, who has been perfect throughout these playoffs, stay perfect here. All I see is Tim in that glorious 4K. Thank you, Pig. You're great. Nah, you're wrong? Nah, you wrong, says. All right, here we go. From the right hash, McPherson. Let's go ahead and move this off so we don't get spoilers here. 4th and 8. McPherson. 6 minutes to play. You can give the Bengals their first lead of the game from the right hash. Takes the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Hugs the left side of the uprights, and that is the Bengals' first lead of the game. So Mahomes will get the ball back, and he has looked suspect here in the second half. Let's see what happens. Zach Taylor cracking a smile. Maybe they're a little bit too happy on that one. No game clock. I see a game clock. Pat Hanlon says, great kick. It was a little bit of a sketchy kick, but it did go through. It hugged the left side of the uprights, but it did go through, and McPherson remains perfect throughout this playoffs. 50 of you in the house right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We'll be here for the next game as well, and the remainder. We'll do the Super Bowl, and I believe the Pro Bowl is next Sunday, right? The Pro Bowl should be next Sunday. Pro Bowl is, next Sunday at 3 o'clock. We'll be here for that one as well. Tom says, way to go, Cincinnati. Zeke's pumped up for sure. Little double up. Double up. That's right, Juris. I hope people write the Niners off too, to be honest, because underdogs keep winning this season. A lot of underdogs have won. That's very true. LMAO, the Humpty dance is Cincy's dance. Oh, there you go. Oh, you are streaming the Pro Bowl? Yep, we'll be here for the Pro Bowl. We'll hang out and chat it up. That'll be fun. Honestly, I hope the Niners lose. I just don't want to watch Jimmy G play in the Super Bowl. I'm just not interested. I don't think it's going to be a very good game. I'm okay with Cincinnati winning because I think the Cincinnati versus Rams would still be a really interesting and good Super Bowl. But watching Jimmy G in the Super Bowl is just not something I'm interested in, if I'm being honest. Sorry, I meant play clock. I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see a play clock either. No play clock. Bengals have scored 21 unanswered points. 2 field goals, 2 touchdowns, and a 2-point conversion to take their first lead of the game. So Mahomes will get the ball after the touchback at his own 25-yard line with 6:04 remaining in the fourth quarter. Pat Mahomes, who has definitely slacked off here in the second half. They had a 21-3 lead going into halftime. Could have been 28-3, but he ended up throwing a ball that was tackled inbounds, so the clock hits 0. Let's see what happens here. Mahomes in the shotgun. Hardman goes in motion. 3 receivers to the right side. Pat Mahomes, quick throw to Hardman. Hardman makes the first guy miss and will get a gain of 4 up to the 29-yard line. Let's go Rams and Bengals in the Super Bowl. I'm hip. It would be hilarious if Jimmy made the Super Bowl with 0 TDs and 3 interceptions. That would be funny, but I don't want to watch it is my point. I don't have anything against the Niners as far as I don't hate the Shanahans and the team and everything. I think it would be a more boring Super Bowl than if we saw the Rams and whoever wins this game. Here we go. Takes the snap. Mahomes, quick throw over to the right side, and Kelsey makes the grab. Should be enough for the first down, moving the chains. What else is moving? Also the clock. 5:20 to go. Chiefs, one of the best 4-minute offenses in the league. They can totally take as much clock possible off the clock. And if they end this thing with a score, it could be tough for the Burrow and company. But nobody is dead yet. 2 receivers to each side. Mahomes in the shotgun at their own 35-yard line. Kelsey in motion. Takes the snap. Drops back. Pumping. Throwing it over the middle. Caught by Kelsey. And Kelsey will dive ahead for a gain of 7. Second down. Clock continues to move. 35 seconds on the play clock. 4:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Chiefs down by 3. Tyreek Hill had 78 yards in the first half. He has yet to record a catch here in the second half. Sam, I seen a crazy rumor is that if Tom retires and A-Rod could come to Tampa. Yeah, I heard that too. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap. Hand off to McKinnon. McKinnon zigzag a little bit and, it may have been a fumble, but he does recover and will gain 1. 3rd and 1 now for the Chiefs. Redskins Man 10 just woke up. What were you doing, Redskins Man 10? Yeah, it's been a game so far, man. It's been a game. The Chiefs were up 21-3. The Cincinnati Bengals have gone on a 21 unanswered scoreboard. And the Chiefs have the ball now down by 3 with under 4 minutes to play. Mahomes hurries up to the line on 3rd and 1 here. Mahomes in the shotgun. Hill goes in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Mahomes takes the snap. Play action. Quick throw over the middle. Has a man wide open as Travis Kelsey up to the 38-yard line. Here come the Chiefs. They are dang near in field goal range themselves for Harrison Butker now. Be a long field goal, but definitely doable for Butker. But I'm sure the Chiefs are sniffing the end zone here. 2 receivers to each side. Mahomes under center. Under 3 minutes to play now. Mahomes takes a snap. Hand off to Hardman. Hardman with a jet sweep getting to the outside, and he will dive close to the first down. They will give him a 9-yard gain. 2:48, and the clock stops now with him going out of bounds. I'm making a petition to name the Crusaders instead of Commanders. Sounds good. A lot of Redskins stuff. How you doing? How you doing? Where's Vontaze Perfect when you need him? All right, here we go. Mahomes. 2nd and 1. Blake Bell now in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Oh, here comes a blitz. Handoff up the middle is McKinnon. McKinnon, nice hesitation, running to the left side, has room to run, turns up field, and will be tackled in bounds. And nice first down run there. And that will be enough to bring this clock down to the 2-minute warning. We'll see if they even run a play here. If they do end up scoring a touchdown, they do not want to give the Bengals any extra time on the clock. Nice running there by McKinnon. McKinnon doing a phenomenal job. 11 carries, 64 yards on the day. I believe that was his longest run of the day as well. He has not gotten really big chunk plays here. They hurry up to the line. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right side. Mahomes. Will he take the snap? And no, he will not. They will let it go to the 2-minute warning. And it'll be 1st and 10 coming out on the other side. Oof. Anything could happen here. If the Chiefs score too quickly like they did last week, Josh Allen and the Bills ended up scoring with 13 seconds left, but then the Chiefs ended up having enough time to get into field goal range. The same thing could happen again here. 2 minutes to play. Chiefs still have all 3 timeouts. Bengals have 2. So you can't leave any time on the clock for either of these quarterbacks because Joe Burrow can do it just the same dang near. He does it in a different way, but he can totally do it. If you play with Mahomes or Brady, you don't even think about field goals, touchdowns only. You know, if that was the mindset, the Bengals may not be in this mindset here. You got to think about the Chargers. Chargers didn't take field goals against the Chiefs, and they ended up losing that game, and that game cost them a playoff spot. And you gotta take points sometimes when the points are available, but obviously you want 7 when you can get it. Listen up, everyone. Tim called it when the Bengals burned that first time out in the 4th quarter with 9 minutes to go on the clock. Management is key. Yep. It's definitely big to have. You got to have those timeouts down the stretch for sure. You got to want them. No, too much time still on the clock for Burrow. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, this game is not over yet. But honestly, the Bengals might start thinking about soon using their timeouts because the Chiefs have the field goal in pocket, right? So they have the field goal in pocket here. They have plenty of time left. They can easily the clock is not even a factor for them other than they want to leave as little on the clock for the Bengals as possible. But, man, you know what this kind of reminds me of? This game kind of reminds me of now down the stretch when the Jacksonville Jaguars played the Patriots and the Jaguars almost upset the almighty Patriots. And then Tom Brady was able to pull it out at the end and upset the Jacksonville Jaguars. Not that it was an upset that they were supposed to win, but obviously it clearly upset them at the end when they had the lead down the stretch. We could end up seeing the same thing here. But hey, just like Pat Mahomes, when he went to his first AFC Championship game, he ended up losing it, but now we see what kind of career he had. Joe Burrow, even if he loses today, is not dead yet. That's for sure. He's got a glorious, long career. You know, God forbid, no injuries. All right, 2 minutes left at the 15-yard line of the Bengals. 3 receivers to the right side. McKinnon goes in motion, takes the snap. Quick look into pass. Now he's rolling to his left side. Mahomes is going to run it himself and dive ahead. Let's see how many yards they give him, but that does stop the clock because he went out of bounds. Could anywhere, let's see if he stepped out. He did step out. Should be a gain of like 3-4 yards or so. They're going to give him 4. Minute and 53 on the clock. So far, evenly, 4 rushes and 4 passes right now for the Chiefs. Up to the 11-yard line. 3 receivers to the right side. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes puts McKinnon in motion, takes the snap, pumping, steps up, avoids the rush, now rolling back to his right side, doing some Mahomes magic, stepping up, now going back towards his left side, still going to the outside. Can he get to the edge? He will, and dive ahead. Let's see what they give him. Or did he step out of bounds? Not sure what they're going to give him here. It's definitely going to be 3rd down. But did he get the jump or did he not get the jump? That's the question here. Trey Hendrickson is exhausted after that one. chasing down Mahomes, doing everything he can, but Mahomes dancing around in that pocket forever, it seemed like. And, okay, Mahomes stayed in bounds, so it will be 3rd and 2. Minute and 38 on the clock. Hendrickson in on the sideline. The great defensive end is not in the game right now. He is exhausted. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side. Hill goes in motion. Play action. Oh, little shuttle pass to Kelsey, and he gets the first down. And the clock will continue to run. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. And it looks like the Bengals will use their first timeout. Smart move there by Zach Taylor, wanting to make sure his offense has plenty of time on the other side. Great move. Great move by Taylor. Minute and 28 seconds left here after the run up the middle. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Chiefs, of course, still have the field goal in their back pocket, but they are sniffing the end zone. They smell it from here. So they add 2 more seconds on the clock. So it'll be a minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time left for Burrow, even if the Chiefs are able to score a touchdown. Now it's just a matter of what is going to happen here. Here we go. Minute and 30 seconds left. 1st and goal. If I'm the Chiefs here, I'm almost principally running the ball up the middle here. I'm just forcing them to use their last timeout. 2 receivers to each side. Mahomes in the shotgun. Puts Harmon in motion. Mahomes takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for McKinnon. McKinnon, little hesitation run, and he's going to get maybe a yard. So that, again, that will force Cincinnati to use that final timeout. So now it's a minute and 26 seconds left on the clock. Trey Hendrickson coming back onto the field for 2nd and goal. From the 4. Now the Chiefs got to put a touchdown on the board here. If you're settling for a field goal, at least you don't want an incomplete pass. You do not want an incomplete pass these next 2, so you would leave as little possible clock on the clock. Zach has all my respects. What a coach. He's doing a great job. Bengals, hello. Ask the Buffalo Bills. That's right. Do you think that they are going to change the rules next season? What, for overtime? I don't think so. Tim, you play on Xbox, PC, or PlayStation? I play on PC. That's why I like Call of Duty, because it's cross-platform. I don't really like that games aren't cross-platform anymore. I think all games should be turning into cross-platform. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal from the 4. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Mahomes changing the protection. Plenty of time on the play clock. 20 seconds. Has time. Mahomes takes the snap. Play action. Looking. Scanning the field. Now avoids the rush. Rolling back into the middle. And down goes Mahomes for a loss of 4. But again, it keeps that clock moving. You do not want to throw it away there. Smart play by Mahomes. It sucks that he had to take a sack, but at least he did not throw the ball away to keep any extra clock on there. Because now they could even kneel it and force the final play of regulation to be a field goal. So now it's 3rd and goal. So again, you don't want an incomplete pass here if you can get it. Let's see what they got. I'm liking a screen here. All right, Chiefs will use their their first timeout. Good decision there. Come up with the right play. I am liking the idea of a screen pass. Either you are able to get the blocking you need and get into the end zone, or you're able to allow the clock to come down to 0 and you do not give Joe Burrow an opportunity to get into field goal range. If you throw an incomplete pass, you're still going to allow Joe Burrow about 30 seconds. So definitely not what you want to do. Harrison Butker, 10 for 12 career field goal win, tied or trailing by 3. Now he can always miss it. It's still a chance he can miss it, but man, it's a chip shot at the NFL level. I can comfortably say that it's a chip shot. I mean, you're inside the 10-yard line. It's what, a 25-ish yard field goal attempt, a 26-yard field goal attempt. Hard to imagine him missing it. You should look up Insurgency Sandstorm. It's the Washington Redskins on FPS. Okay. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right side. Empty backfield set. Now McKinnon motions back into the backfield. 20 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time. Looks like Bengals are going to run a 3-man rush with a zone coverage. Takes the snap. There's the 3-man rush. Mahomes drops back. Has time. Scanning the field. Looking, trying to get somebody open. Late rush coming here. And can he avoid it? No, fumble! Oh my goodness gracious! And now it's a tough field goal. Okay! It's a sack at the 26-yard line, and all of a sudden, it's a 44-yard field goal attempt. They will let the clock run all the way down. Mahomes trying to do a lot with his legs. He ends up fumbling it. Tooney hops on it. So now it's a 44-yard field goal attempt. They call timeout with 2 seconds. It all comes down to this. 4th and goal. 60 of you in the house right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button. All right, Butker getting warmed up, making sure he's ready for this opportunity. And yeah, nobody was really open. Good coverage on the back end there. Nobody was really open. Nothing there. And nearly the game was over. If the Bengals were able to jump on that ball, that was game over. 3 seconds remaining. Harrison Butker. I removed the score. We're not going to spoil. 3 seconds left. Butker. 44-yard attempt. From the right hash. More like in the middle. Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And we are going to overtime. 24-24, end of regulation, and it's a matter of who will get the ball first. First game of the playoffs is overtime. 67% of you are still picking Joe the motherfudgin' Burrow. But hey, here we go. Here we go. Overtime. The second game in a row for the Chiefs going into overtime. Who wins the toss? Chiefs? Bengals, get your votes in quick. We don't have a lot of time. Who is going to win the toss? Who is going to win the toss? Get your votes in as quickly as possible, because before you know it, they will flip this coin. Here's the ref.
Continue to play. We are going to start a new game.
All right.
Both teams will have 3 timeouts. Both teams will have an opportunity to possess the ball unless the first team scores a touchdown or there's a defensive score. All replays are upstairs. Any questions? Cincinnati, you are still the visitors. What is your call?
Heads is the call. It's up, and it is. It's tails. The Chiefs get the ball first. The Chiefs get the ball first. Oh, my goodness gracious. You knew these 2 great quarterbacks, whoever's going to get it first is tough. Will Joe Burrow have a chance? Will Joe Burrow have a chance? There's the next poll. Let me know what you think. Will Joe Burrow have a chance? Oh, this is heartbreaking. Could 2 coin flips in a row send Pat Mahomes to the Super Bowl? 2 coin flips in the row. Come on, Cincinnati. Don't you know you're supposed to call tails? Tails never fails. You're picking heads and you failed. You're a screw up. Good grief. The Cincinnati Bengals are in tough. Why would they ever send him out there to call? What do you mean? Who calls heads when you flip a coin? Yeah, there you go. I'm saying the same thing. That's funny. Oh, man. Yes, because Mahomes has sucked the second half. Oh, that's a fair point. There's some bull jive. They should have called tails. This is a repeat from last week. Oh, my God. You ain't lying, man. You are not lying. 67% of you have the votes in saying that, yes, Joe Burrow will have an opportunity. Are you guys telling the truth, or are you guys a little hopeful? We'll see. Patty Mahomes. He has definitely struggled in this second half compared to the first half, but you never know. You never know. He's got the Mahomes field advantage, but don't want Bengals. Tails failed last week. Is that true? Did the Bills call tails? I forget. I was just joking. Probably your favorite head coach, Jared. Yeah, that's funny. It was Scott Turner's fault. True, Pig. How did I not say that off the bat? Man. Drippy Dez says GG's. GG's. Joe Burrow wincing in pain when it happened. But Mahomes giving me give me the ball, baby. Give me the ball, baby, says Patty Mahomes. Pat Mahomes had an incredible first half. Struggled mightily in the second half. But it all comes down to this drive here. Will the Bengals stop him? Or will Mahomes take his second overtime victory into Super Bowl time? I don't even know what Super Bowl we're on. What Super Bowl are we on? 56 or something? 57 maybe? I don't know. Big time. Either way, it's big time. All right, here we go. No team has won back-to-back overtime games. Interesting. Is that a thing? Wow, the Chiefs could be the first to do it. 3 receivers to the right side. McKinnon in motion, back into the backfield. Mahomes in the shotgun. 1st and 10, takes the snap. Play action. Quick throw. A high throw. Dangerous throw. And it falls incomplete. Oof. Put a little bit too much air on that one. 2nd and 10. 14:58 to go in overtime. Lot of time left. I knew it was doom when I heard heads. I have no nails left, says Bonnie. Oh, man. 2nd and 10. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes. 2 receivers to each side. Getting set. Plenty of time on the play clock. Kelsey now in motion, comes back over to the left side. Takes a snap. Here comes a quick corner blitz, throwing it over the middle, and nearly picked off! Oh my goodness, it was a slant pass, and Eli Apple had an opportunity and nearly set it off to Cincinnati going to the Super Bowl. Oh my goodness, Mahomes is struggling. Look at the duck. Oh my gosh, Eli Apple had it in both hands. Zach Taylor can't believe it. He has a smile on his face. Touchdown wins the game. Now it's 3rd and 10. What does Mahomes have in store? Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right side. Takes the snap. Mahomes drops back. Pumping. Going deep. And incomplete and picked off! Picked off by Bell, and coming back the other way and tackled by Kelsey, and the Bengals have the ball at their own 45-yard line. Oh my goodness, Tyreek Hill had a chance, and he got tipped up in the air, and Von Bell comes away with the interception. Wow, 67% of you said yes, and it turned out to be true. Bates tipping it to Bell. Tyreek Hill could not get there in time. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. Does Joey do it? Does Joey send him to the Super Bowl? Here we go. The Bengals are roughly 25 yards away from giving Evan McPherson an opportunity. Here we go. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Mahomes takes the snap, looking to throw. Quick throw over to the left side. Caught by T. Higgins, and he hasn't gone down yet. And it'll be a gain of 9. They're going to blow the whistle dead. 2nd and 1. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. McPherson getting warmed up. The rookie can send his team to the Super Bowl. Holy smokes. 2nd and 1. 2 receivers each side. Burrow in the shotgun. Mixon in the backfield with him, takes the snap, handoff up the middle for Mixon. Mixon running to the left side, and he's going to get the first down and a couple extra. Gain of 4. They say they only need about 5-6 yards for Evan McPherson going to the Super Bowl. Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10. Joe Burrow said it's on 1. I saw it. On 1. Here we go. Burrow under center. Tight end in motion from right to left up to the 43-yard line. It's a 61-yard attempt as it stands. Chase goes in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Mixon. Mixon cuts it up the field and will be a gain of 2.5 or so. That puts it at right around the 40-yard line, right? 40-yard line means it's a 58-yard attempt. He can make that. He can make that. But it's a rookie in overtime. Wow. McPherson kicking it into the net, getting warmed up. Next score wins. They have it at the 41-yard line. That's a 59-yard attempt. Burrow in the shotgun. One-on-one coverage with Jamar Chase. Takes the snap. Burrow, quick throw over to the right side, and Higgins makes the grab! First down, Cincinnati up to the 32-yard line. And Pat Mahomes might be getting sent home by the Bengals. Oh my goodness gracious. 1st and 10, a couple of run plays. Joe Mixon's got to hang on to the football. T. Higgins, 6 catches, 103 yards. What a stud. They're at the 32-yard line. It's a 50-yard attempt where it stands. Burrow under center. Burrow takes the snap, handing it off up the middle for Mixon. Mixon gets a lot of yards, gets about 7 yards up to the 25-yard line. It's a 43-yard attempt. Andy Reid chewing that bubble gum, realizing he is in trouble. It's the 25-yard line. Joe Mixon's got to hang on to that football. 2nd and 3. Unbelievable game this has become. Burrow under center, tight end in motion from right to left. Mixon the single back. Burrow takes the snap, handoff to the left side, trying to cut it outside. Has room to run, still going, and tripped up at the 12-yard line. Do they continue to run it, or do they send out the young man now? This is as a chip shot can be. Joe Mixon nearly busted that out, sending him to the Super Bowl by himself. Joe Mixon, 20 carries, 86 yards on the ground. Chip shot territory. What are the Bengals going to do? They may just center him up here. The Chiefs will use a timeout. But that timeout is basically pointless. 1st and 10 at about the 12-yard line for the Cincinnati Bengals, who are right on the cusp, right there, ready to go to the Super Bowl. Ready to go to the big game. Can they close this out? Andy Reid, not happy about something.
Would you just go ahead and kick it now, Tony? It'd be a third.
Here we go. They're talking about, will you kick it now? That's the big question. Do you kick this chip shot field goal now, or do you continue to run the ball? I say yeah. He's probably going to center it up here. Burrow, he may center up the young kicker. That's what I would do. I'd take the snap, kneel it in the middle of the field. Travis Kelce having a long face right now since Kansas City realizes their fate. Evan McPherson, perfect in regulation. Sorry, perfect in the playoffs. Can he send his team to the Super Bowl? Joe Burrow under center. Joe Burrow takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is Mixon. Cuts it back up the middle, and he will dive ahead to the 10-yard line. We are looking at a 28-yard field goal attempt. Every play they don't kick it gives an opportunity for Joe Mixon to fumble the football. I mean, it's pretty much in the middle of the field here. I don't know what more you're asking for here if you're Zach Taylor. At this point, you got to send in the kicker. I mean, at this point, you're not really benefiting anything. Running the football here is pretty silly. If we're being honest, it may work out anyway, but this is only asking for trouble. Joe Burrow under center takes the snap, and he will kneel it. All right, so he loses 3 yards. Good job there. And here comes McPherson. Cincinnati hasn't gone to the Super Bowl since the 80s. We're looking at over 40 years. No, 30 some odd years. The Cincinnati Bengals have gone here before. McPherson, 3 for 3 on the day. It's a 31-yard attempt from about the right hash. Here it comes down to this. The snap, the hold, the kick, and Cincinnati is going to the Super Bowl 27-24, and Joe Burrow and company going to the Super Bowl to face the winner of the Rams versus the 49ers. And the Bengals make one of the largest comebacks in NFL history as far as the championship game. And they move on to face the Super Bowl. What a game this was. The Chiefs were up 21-3, and the Bengals held them out of the end zone to turn it into a 28-3 game. What a massive stop the Bengals had going into a halftime. Then Pat Mahomes had one of the biggest collapses we have seen in his young career. He absolutely flopped in the second half, throwing 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. He doubled his total of interceptions at home, and the Bengals came flying. Joe Burrow also threw an interception, but he didn't let it faze him. They come back, they get into field goal range, and they knock it through, making it 24-20-1. Then Harrison Butker tied it up with a 44-yard attempt of his own, but then in overtime, Pat Mahomes threw a pick it was off Jesse Bates' hit to Von Bell, 2 of the best safeties in the game, coming up with the big play, and the Chiefs are off to the couch with the 30 other teams, or 29 other teams for now. We'll find out who goes to the Super Bowl tonight. Wow. Shima, thank you from Raider Nation. F the Chiefs, Burrow MVP. There you go. Thank you so much. Here we go. Burrow's better than Mahomes. He certainly did big time tonight. 28 for 38, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. What a day for Joe Burrow, beating the Chiefs twice. Beating the Chiefs twice in the same season. Has anybody else done that yet? Right? I don't think the Raiders or the Broncos or the Chargers have beaten the Chiefs twice in a single season. Joe Burrow might be the first. What a day for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they're moving on. Eric Chavez with the super chat. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, I'm going to end this stream. We'll get the second stream started. Make sure you come over there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be here for the second game, Niners versus Rams. and we could be in for another one. We were here for that great game at the end of the year on the last week of the season, turned into an overtime thriller. Let's see if we can get another one. Man, oh man. Right now, they are giving the Rams 3.5-point favorites right now in LA. What are we going to get? Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. And we will be right back. And until next time, see you!